Oh, here we go. Let's press the right screen. There you go. Well, look at the website. I'll just do that for a little while. There you go. From all the way up there. We're doing some testing this week. Some testing. That's back to normal. There you go. One there, one there, one there. Bloody hell. Cameras everywhere, cameras everywhere. So, there we go then. Happy Halloween, GhostFace. Oh, happy Halloween, Jelson. Going already? Hello everyone, good to see you. Mr. Zach. Oh, Mr. Zach. Hi. Zach Vosberg. MP Spoons is in excellent. Have a good stream. All the times I watch Baslow's stream. Hours on end. And she just has a look in on this and goes again. Thank you. How you doing, KR Horror Channel? KR Horror Channel, let me get it right. I'm afraid of heights, says Axel. Yeah, I know, you look at that overhead one, look at that. Yeah, I'll see you later, yeah. It's a good job it's off this mic, innit? And not the GoPro mic. So we got a GoPro there, we got... Hey up, it's doing what it wants to do now. Got a GoPro there. A Logitech just here on top of the screen. Then we got another little camera. But yeah. There you go, Mr. Rips. Let's get back to the main screen, yeah. How you doing then, Rips? Mr. Rips has helped me with a lot of Streamlabs OBS, which is what's bringing you all these transitions and background, and all the way the stream looks tonight is in part thanks to Mr. Rips. There's Rips Gaming on the chat there, so cheers, Rips. Or Cody, little swine. Didn't even tell me his real name. Steve Garula. I hope I say it right. How you doing, Steve? Woodsper Slasher, good evening. It's Cray, I should have said. Yeah, I always forget. There's that many bloody... There's like another one. Halloween Enthusiast and KR Horror Channel. I don't know how I got them mixed up last week, but I was like, is that Cray? Is that this person? Yeah, Leo. Anyone know where I can buy a rubber screen mask? I've not got an ear. Quite low. Yeah, right. And Sorio. How you doing, Sorio? Yeah, we're going to mention him in a bit. He's in a lot of trouble, that chap. He's in a lot of trouble. He got me in trouble on Dead by Daylight the other day. He got Ghostface after my arse. Axel looks really great. Yeah, it's. I've been messing about in Photoshop. As you can see, some of the tag images, they're randomly ordered. They're not linear, as many people have called my website and the mass page. They're randomly ordered. So the sides of the stream, all this background and these rear tags, the hen's teeth of tags, they're just randomly ordered. It shouldn't be Fantastic Fears and Mayor Site. No, of course it shouldn't. Of course it shouldn't. So, Sorio, Jelson's Brazil. Jesus Christ, has he gone though? MP Spoons. I didn't miss Rips, did I? Steve P. We'll meet again. Don't know when. Yeah, tell me about it. We'll meet again. Chris Jason. Bloody hell. Let's see if we got the. This is the other camera, so we can try and get close-ups of the chins. So there's not much difference in it, but I look like pink on this. So we're gonna. So this will be like the close-up cam that hopefully will focus every now and again. But you can basically see that's an EU stamp. Then we've got a bit of website to show you. And I'm going to describe some things. Then we've got this little swine that keeps beeping, and I don't know why, which is why I don't rely on it a lot. And then yeah, back to the main view. And yeah, there's also other screens that are set up for Dead by Daylight with regards to doing a stream of the gameplay, which is something I've only tried a few times. But yeah, here we are tonight, and bloody hell, we're gonna go through some maths as always. We got some. I'm trying to think what I put on the goddamn thing now. There we are. Bloody Twitter, you're not allowed to progress without me being there. Let's just get to the profile, make it easier, save scrolling through all the goddamn thing. So yeah, TD mold, reshoot masks, we're going to bring a few of them out. T-stamps and zombies, and then, what was that, Dead by Daylight costume, yeah, that's behind, that is here. Devil face costume, and charity raffle update, yeah, that's the one. Charity raffle update. Which we'll get to, and it's still on, so don't worry. So let me check the old chat, make sure. Like your cap. Yeah, I should hope so. It's meant to be black. This is what they go like over time. You see this? Looks like it's gone rusty. like browny colour. I don't know what it is. It seems it does it with hoodie tops, does it with t-shirts. Must be something with black clothing and items, you know, that you wear that the sun has a good time with. I don't know what it is. Love the different scenes, looking good. Cheers, Whips. Oh, the DVD costumes out available online is something I can't find them anyway. Yeah, we're going to answer that in a minute, Craig. Craig Cobain. Yeah. So, well, all seems to be running fine so far. Somebody just type in the chat for me and let me know that the stream as you see it, is it a good quality? Is the text or the tags around the image of me in the video, is it all pixelated or blurred? Is it out of focus? Is it sharp? You know, just let me know it's okay and I'm going to carry on. It should be fine. It should be fine. I've got a live view here on my software that I'm using to do it, but I haven't got a view of the, let's have a look, of the actual stream. See, is the text or just check on my site. It seems to be okay. I think it's okay. Oh, good. Change my YouTube name now. Craig Rowden. Oh, okay. There you go, Craig. That's a lot easy. You didn't have to do it for this. Stream's great quality. Fine. All good. Very sharp. Looks great. Okay. Yeah, I'm a fussy bastard. I'm a fussy. If it doesn't look totally right, I don't want to know. I was testing this yesterday. 4 or 5 different settings with the upload and the bit rate and the kilobytes a second, all that bloody stuff. And this is actually made in 1280 by 720p on my software, but it's actually put up in an output of 1080 or 1920 by 1080, I should say. So yeah, I kept testing it and it was pixelated and blurred. I was like, I want to use this software to do the damn stream, but it looks shit every time. How can I trust this damn software? So again, play with the settings, and thankfully you should be seeing this. I mean, this camera. This is 130, 140 quid bloody Logitech here, and it still looks a bit grainy and pixelated and bloody with this light. But Alexa, turn off office light. See how dark it goes with this. Look at that, you can hardly see anything. So of course there's no night vision on that sumbitch. But yeah, difference. Alexa, turn on office light. Bloody Alexa. There we go. Right then. So we'll get to the raffle last, because there's some things I need to make clear. So yeah, here we go then. Just arrived this week. And yeah, if you actually have a barcode scanner on your phone and scan the back of this package, or I can even put an image of this barcode on the website if need be. But if you was to scan the back of this package, then this would basically come up on a website called purecostumes.com, I believe it is. But this particular one came from a chap off Facebook in one of the fan groups, collector groups. And yeah, I haven't took it out of the package yet, apart from the mask. And the mask, I need a new webcam myself, looking crap at C920. Yeah, the C920, I'd look at one of them the other day, but it's pricey sods. This is a Logitech Stream Cam, if you want to look up specs of that. It's okay, but you can either have it portrait or you can tip it widescreen, which is what it is now. And there's a nice stand that you can just clip it on top of your screen, and there's even a mount so you can put it on a tripod. Or like, was it a 1/4 inch thread or whatever they call it? So anyway, let's carry on. So look at this chap here. You'll remember what camera we're looking at now. So Mr. Devilface, okay. Horns, plastic, solid mould. Particular one is this is a 2017 one, the first ones. Well, first year. And yeah, plastic mask. But the horns are solid. A little bit of movement, but that's because you got to clip them into the mask. But nothing drastic. Nothing drastic. This one's actually got its shroud caught a bit. There you go. So yeah, so this, as you see it, normal shroud, not the bib style, standard mask, standard shroud, 2017 this particular sumbitch. But Devilface masks. Many people struggle to find them even now, but I've still got loads on the site if you want them. Hint hint. But I've been sending a lot of these out this year. I've been counting up on the postage app lately, because I always put like the name and then 2 times Devils or 3 times Fluorescent or Fluorescent set. Yeah, I must have counted about 30 of these gone in recent time. But we're just going to put him there. But that is not what you get inside this. you get something else which is basically similar, but it's not the same, exactly at least. And I haven't looked at the rest of the costume, so I think something happened to this at one point, but you get the gloves inside the mask. I'm just trying to get it without reflection. There's gloves inside there, which don't seem to be too bad a size actually. A big foam pad in the top of the forehead there, and this is basically bib style. Where's this? Yeah, some people are probably thinking, where's this horn? Yeah, the horn got smashed. I don't know how, I don't want to know how, but there's another one being sent. So, Jesus Christ, look at this, man. Love the devil face you sent me, says Steve. Oh, cheers, Steve. Yeah, I've sent loads out, mate. Sent loads. I've lost count of how many I've sent fully. I can always check on it, but yeah, there's been quite a few devil, quite a few fluorescents, a few metallics. I'm trying to think of what the biggest shifter is this year. It's probably devil face. Probably devil face. Devil face on my way from Dale. Oh, Dale's sending you him, is he? He's in trouble then. I'm just thinking, why have I got an empty hook? It's because I've moved that devil face. Just needing a webcam, been saving up watching prize. Devil face you sent me. Yeah, I'm just checking the chat. So, let's have a look. Whoa. God, it's got some weight in it. It's not... Jesus. Unless you're stuck on something, mate. Are you stuck? Oh, hang on, there's one bit. And here's the other bit. Whoa. Oh, it's actually hooked around the bottom of the what the hell? What the hell is this? There's just a bit of card inside. What's that? Complete zombie includes blah blah blah. Oh, okay, one of the other Fun World costumes, I'm guessing. There you go. Sent me 3 masks, 3 very good masks, should be here tomorrow. Oh, nice. So there you go. Here's your costume card. Here, I'll get a scan of that for your phones. In fact, no, I'll have to put a picture. Oh, there you go. It's not too bad. Don't have to go to the other cam to get a focus. So obviously we're not on the camcorder I normally use. The last few streams I've done has been on a Sony AX33 camcorder. That's gone because there's something wrong with the focus. When you get close, it's just with anything, whether it's something like this, whether it's me just getting a mask and holding it in front of it for the chin. There's something wrong, which is not good because it's a 500 quid camera. But even so, let's carry on. So this is the front card. Hang on a minute, I know what it is that's reflecting again. We had this last week. There you go. So last week we kept getting some sort of reflection. I thought it was the PC side, but it wasn't. It was the bloody Alexa show just down here, bouncing this way. So we've still got a bit of a from this screen. But there you go. That way. Dead by Daylight, GhostFace. This way, this way, this way. Try and give people a close-up here. Hooded tunic, shirt, gloves and mask. The ceiling fan's blowing it a bit. And there you go, alternate languages. And there's your Dead by Daylight, part of the logo at the bottom, the main image for the game. And of course your Fun World at the bottom. And all this, like the twigs and the branches in the background, that's part of the Dead by Daylight as well, if I remember correct. But yeah. So everything on this picture, I believe you don't get. I don't think you get any trousers or pants, as Americans may say. But we'll soon see. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What is this bit? What the hell? Oh, alright, so this goes underneath. There you go. No, it's like basically a sweater made out of the same stuff as the mask shrouds. That's what it reminds me of. Okay. Big massive label. One size. Fits most up to 6 foot, 200 pounds. Bloody hell. And you got a Velcro. There you go. Velcro if you got a big neck for whatever reason. You can see a white line down the middle of it. I can't see it much on the camera. Just where it's been folded at the bottom. So this goes underneath then. It's got the pointed tassels at the bottom. Bit like the costumes, just like the top half. And then your second bit, Jesus Christ, man. Let's back up a bit. Alright, so you get a little hood. So you get a little bit of a hood on the back there. This basically goes over the shoulders, these two bits. Oh, there you go. That's not bad actually. Jesus Christ, it's like a vinyl. You're gonna get hot in this. You're running around chasing some old granddad about. Or chasing anyone about. Why do I always say grandparents? What was it last week? Granny. Yeah, you run around chasing anyone with this on. You're gonna get hot really quick. And I'm guessing this is just wiped clean or whatever. But here's the bottom of it. I'm too used to the camo being there. But we're gonna have to change that. And then the front. Oh, there you go. So, yeah. Well, it's not bad. You have basically got to source your own trousers and boots. But you know what, for the most part, how many people got black trousers and some sort of shoes, or even if the trainers, don't matter, does it? The main part is this. And yeah, some people did say, oh, the devil face you get in the costume's different to the one you get in the, you know, in the past. And this does. Somebody said the devil face in the bags are quite a lot shinier, but I can't see any difference personally with this one. But yeah, basically, if it were me, get your standard devil face shroud and whack it with your costume. Just make sure you're wearing black trousers. Put the devil face back. There you go. Yeah, so there's your devil face Dead by Daylight costume. Got to fold it all up again, huh? But yeah, one size fits most, up to 6 foot, £200. So I'm thinking. In fact, no, there were 3 sizes of this available. I remember the chap that sold it. He said that there were 3 sizes. There was like a small kids, then a medium kids, and then basically this, the adult one. And the place I've seen them is at purecostumes.com. This came from a different chap on Crypt Keepers, Dave. And have a look him up. Crypt Keepers, is it Crypt Keepers Emporium or something? Let me have a quick gander. Or is it just Crypt Keepers? Oh, here we go. See how it lit up the face? Because I got a white Google page on the screen, on the other screen. Crypt Keepers, Halloween Emporium. Yeah, GoPro's got mine of its own. Holy shit, everything's going wrong. Fucking devil face fell down. Go on, piss off, mate. Fall down. This is the problem with suction cups on bloody shelves. Okay. So yeah, Crypt Keepers Emporium. I'm too used to the camera being there. Crypt Keepers Emporium. Look it up with Google. And I don't know if he's got many left, but all I know is that this one had a problem with the mask inside for whatever reason. I believe it's a factory thing. Possibly someone's a bit heavy-handed and managed to crack one of the horns literally in half. And I don't know, it looks like it had a blow on the where are you? Looks like it had a blow. When you look at that, you can't, I don't really want to take it out of this because it would go everywhere. But it's sealed anyway. But yeah, the horn's in the back, look, in 2 pieces. And these horns do actually pull in and out, not on purpose, it's not a function. But I remember one in 2017 when they first come out, a costume shop down the road, Crusader Gifts they're called now, said, oh yeah, blah blah blah, come get your mask that I'd ordered, because I wasn't ordering masks then from distributor. So I'd give them a few masks, said yeah, here's the money, blah blah. She said, oh here's your payments online, come and collect it. So I went and collected it. I'll look at the chat in a minute, I can see it's going. And yeah, I sold this devil face to the side with one of the horns popped off. I was like, what's up with your devil face? She goes, oh, it's got to go back, it's broken. I said, no, just pop it back in. Pop it back in, and it just clicks back in. And that's it. She said, oh, I can wait for Halloween now. I was going to keep that. I said, well, keep it then. So she got a devil face when she thought it was a reject. Well, reject, but, you know, broken. So, let's have a look. 18 viewers, my God, nothing like last week. We must be running out of info here. Blah, 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 blah. Icons. Really cool to see Deborah Daylight branded stuff. Yeah, I know, there should be more next year. There should be. GhostFace fanny pack coming in the mail soon. Yeah. Poncho looks good. Yeah, Poncho's okay. Poncho's okay. I'm quite surprised. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's not super heavy like that bloody Sparkle Robe for the charity raffle. That's heavy. Jesus. That's quality, that is. Hope you've had a good Halloween. Love the devil face. There's 2010 zombies behind you. We've got some eagle-eyed viewers here, haven't we? Is that Carrie Ann? 2010 zombies. How does she know the 2010? They're lying down. Is this a 20? Yeah, this is one of the hen's teeth, this one. This is an Asda 2010, and they've got specific printing on the tags. So again, the hen's teeth are zombies. And we've got another hen's teeth as well. Where are you? Oh God, we'll get to these in a minute, but yeah, it's here somewhere. We'll get to it in a minute. 2010 zombie. How did she know that was a 2010? They just sat there in the back. Look, unbelievable. Hope you've had a good Halloween. Love the Delphi. Yeah, Howard PM Studios now. It was a shit Halloween. You know how many people we get here trick or treating normally without COVID? Yeah, 2 or 3. That's it, 2 or 3. And my missus said yesterday, said, oh, we had a couple last year, didn't we? I was like, did we? I said, I don't remember any last year. The year before, I think there's probably 3 or 4, because I wanted to burst out the door, a couple of them, and I always put masks hanging in the blinds downstairs, like fluorescence metallics. I put like 6 or 7 masks just hanging in the window. We don't go mad decorating the house, sadly, because it's just for one day, you know. A bit like Christmas. You think Christmas only sort of 3 days, isn't it? You know, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. And then it gets New Year and get your Christmas decorations down by the 6th, or you got bad luck. So it's like, yeah, okay then. So I don't know. Darker than the 2011s. It depends. It depends. There's a few years of zombie year that we're going to get to in a minute. And yeah, you'll see them change tint quite a few times over the production years. And also with the zombie. There was apparently discontinued in 2018. Yet, if it's still in the chat, Mr. Vosberg, Zach, he found some 2019s last year. He says, oh look, still making them, 2019 manufacture date. So, oh, okay. Then he's found some again this year. So zombies are still out there. They're still being made. New manufacture dates, 2020, 2019 he found last year. 2018s, there's a few been found with fans. I've got, I think, 2 here. And yeah, zombies are still out there. A question I've got to ask RJ in the future, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Let me just double check something here. Are you still waking up, mate? Oh, he's still there. Oh, there you go. So there you go. Get a look in. See if you can spot any masks. While it's on the big view. Yeah. Look at that PC buzzing away. That box behind, that's 96 masks in there. And there's a box behind the chair tucked in as well. Yeah, and that one, yeah, there's all sorts of masks in the other one. But let's carry on. You know, this thing is a bit better this week. This is an EU stamp 2015. Very sturdy, very stiff mass. A bit like a HHN. Very similar. But this, you see how white that is, and how sort of clean it looks. We're going to get to that in a little bit. But also this needed both eye meshes re-gluing, and again Carrie Ann in the chat there, was it? ScreenFan 1990 made me, she didn't make me do this, but seeing that she was doing it this week, I thought I'm going to give that a try. Carrie Ann's done it, I'm going to try it as well. I got to see a video of how she did some eye mesh, and I thought, you know, I'm going to watch a video, see how she did it. If it looks easy, I'm going to give it a try. And I had about 6 masks needed eye mesh doing, I've done them all now. But we'll get to that soon, because I've also got a protectant as well to show you in this video, which is this stuff. And this was recommended to me by another fan. Should be getting some sort of product placement here, shouldn't we? I could get in trouble here. But yeah, Armour All. We'll get to that in a bit as well. I've just used that on one of my Fantastics. So trust me, it's not a bad thing. It's got a few marks off that I didn't think were ever going to come off, but we'll get to that. So let's check the chat. 2014 Zombie last year that you brought was purchased at Party City last year in 2019. Yeah, they're all mixed with the stock. We get nothing here in Canada, only ultra whites. Yeah, you know, Canada's one of the funny ones because since 2010, GhostFace has had manufacture dates on the header tags and inside labels, and you know, on the packaging, whether it's a costume or a bleeding mask and that. There's always normally a date somewhere. But on the Canadian masks, where many of the Visage de Phantom, which is the French for Ghostface on the front of the tags, new logo tags, not a manufacture date in sight. On any of the ones I've seen that say Visage de Phantom, nothing, which is really weird. I'm like, why have these Canadian ones not got manufacture dates? And it just says like Depot 7 or something in the top corner. I've got one up here somewhere. Just try, don't get me wire stuck. See if I can get it. Have we got a Visage de Phantom? Oh, one's just fell down. Visage de Phantom? God damn, where are you, mate? Come on. I'm doing a stream here, I haven't got all night. Come on. Where the hell is that mass? Never there when you bloody want it. What have we got here? ASIS. ASIS. I'm trying to just give you a bit of info here. See if we can find what we got. It's not bloody there. God damn, we're taking time here. Come on, mate, let's just put the mask back. It's here somewhere, I know it is. Fierce. No, I can't bloody find it. Here, watch, I'll find it 2 minutes after the stream ends. But yeah, on the top of the are we still there? You still hear me? Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, on the top of the where are we? New logo tags. This'll do, just for an example. Yeah, on the Canadian ones, there's something up there somewhere. I ignore the sticker with the distributor there, but there's something up there that says like Department 7 or something. I was like, what the hell was that meant to mean? But all these Canadian tags seem to be like it. Do you have a 2010 and 2011 Walmart tag? There's one up here, but I can't remember the date of the sumbitch. It's either 2011 or 12. You're on about the small orange tag with a little round picture of Ghostface in that's actually a stock picture. There's one up there. Come here. While we're on stream, while someone's asking. Come here, mate. There you go. Take the bottle off. Oh, God. He needs a dust. He needs a bad dust. Don't knock my microphone. You on about this? Just give it a bit of a dust off because it's bloody filthy, man. I could do it with the new stuff, actually. I could give it a run over with a new protectant. You're probably thinking, protectant? Yeah, something that will prolong the mask life as well as make it give it a nice shine. This bloody GoPro keeps beeping. What's up with you, mate? So yeah, let's have a look at the manufacture. So this is April to June 2011. This is what Ghost Killer's on about in the chat. Walmart. And yeah, it's got my sticker on there because I intend to keep this in the collection. So I don't always put stickers on the front of tags, to be honest. I normally do it on the back next to the barcode or above it. But yeah, this is EU stamp 2011. Focus, focus. Come on, mate. There's no date actually below that barcode. It's a bit different. Doesn't matter about the focusing. Just says 9206 WM, and WM is basically Walmart. But yeah, that's what Ghost Killer says. Very nice mask. Yeah, basically EU stamp. Look at the shape of him. Very particular shape. And then when you hold up the other EU stamp, you know, like 4 years later. Not used to this camera position. Yeah, it's like two different bloody masks here. That's the same mould. Yeah. yeah, we'll give him some protectant in a bit, I think, while we took him down. There's some more EU stamps up there as well. So, very nice mask, 2014 zombie. Yeah, the 2014 zombies don't even know if I've even got one. It's, they vary throughout the years that I've got. So, I put on my Twitter that we was doing basically reshoot types and T-stamps and zombies. So we're going to do some zombie chatteroo, because these sods have popped up again lately, and we got actually a Scream 4 painted zombie, which is not a Scream 4 used zombie, but it's painted to the same specification of the Scream 4 zombies, which sadly you never really got to see in Scream 4. But we've got one over here which we can grab in a minute. But throughout the years, Jesus Christ, these have really changed over the years with regards to how easy they were to get, how hard they are now to get and find, and yeah, just how they started out life. I remember the first time I ever put this on the website with that tag, I had another little section called possibly rare, and that was because I knew that this tag was due to change a year afterwards with a new logo tag, as I call it. And I thought, God, these zombies, they're probably only going to be on that black and red tag for just that 1 year then. Same with the scarecrows, and it was true, you know, that's how it went. After that you got the maroon sort of new logo tags with the scarecrows, and of course the zombies in the red text. But this son of a bitch here, this is one of your Asda masks, and this is one of the only sort of standard GhostFace masks they sold in 2010. All they ever had was bleeding zombie, bleeding normal type, kids mask that was shown last week, the big thick purple tag on the header, and this zombie. These zombies, I believe, was either £3 or £4 in Asda, and I went and grabbed a load. And I actually gifted one to one of my best mates, and he's still got it, I believe, to this day. I haven't seen him in ages, because he's moved about a bit in a different job, as far as I last remember. Meant to be getting married, but COVID put a stop to that. Even so, he's got one of these, and this particular zombo, as I sometimes call him, is... see that big seam there? That big line all the way around the chin? These appeared in 2 different moulds in 2010, and this was basically just one of them, which is one big, thick, heavy, very sturdy mask. And later down the line they got really thin masks, which I believe the 2020s are as well. But one of the most identifiable things about a heavy mould zombie, as I think of it, is there's nothing on the back of the chin. And we were looking and looking, even at the time, thinking, where the hell's the stamp? There must be an EU made in China somewhere, there must be something. And the stamp, for years, people didn't properly look, but the stamp is actually there. You may be able to see a little bit of a... see that? Raised letters there. But all there, all the way along, it says... Made in Dongguan, Guangdong, China, copyright EU. Never read that before. And it's even got like a little stub where they pulled it off the mould. And one on the other side as well, 2 little stubs. Which I'm guessing, from the look of how they've tagged, yeah, the 2 little stubs are basically approximate places where it should be tagged. I've never seen that before. But again, this is to look at. I mean, this needs a hell of a lot of air dry. This has been stored just about all its life. But yeah, there was a reason for these inner eyes as well. You know, with it not just be full mesh. There was a reason that RJ told me. I think Alan Geller had something to do with this. He liked it or something. I'd have to check with RJ on that one. But there was a reason that these are still in the mask and that the eyes aren't just completely open with mesh, you know, all the way through. But yeah, there was some sort of special reason. I'm sure I just can't remember what it is. But this particular one, on the back of the code there, really glossy tag, this particular one, produced for Asda stores. So again, Asda like to have their own barcode on stuff for some reason. Same with the 2011s, 12s and 13s with regards to the glow types. But yeah, they always like to get their own code there for whatever reason. And I'm quite glad this Logitech's actually focusing. I haven't got to go to the other cam. It just says in here, see, we've not got an Asda label on this one. Not like the others that came previous, the Asda glows. Focus. Go on, yes, some bitch. Let's just read it, make it easier. You've all got lives to live. Be able bloody night. Warning, keep away from flames, made in Dongguan, Guangdong, China. Blah blah blah, HFW 11, April to June 2010. And inside, of course, you have... It's there somewhere. There. You have an elastic band. I think these elastic bands, this is when these started becoming common as well in mass. The bands inside. I mean, that one's really thin, really long. I don't know how big they think your bloody head is. Even so, is this? So that's a 2013, same mould. This is... this is the one I'm after. Yeah, this is it. So this is the different one from 2010. And this appeared to be different mould. Got a lot to master clean up after this tonight, I can tell you. So this one, a lot more flexible. And this one is your standard black and red EU tag. And there you go. No gloss on the tag, just like a sheen. Not much of it compared to the other one. There you go. Made in Foshan, same factory as HHN, and that's a standard zombie barcode, that one. GhostFace. There you go. Still got stuff reflecting now. And yeah, that was your standard standard zombie tag. Has this one got the thing on the fringe? I haven't looked at this. Oh, see, this one ain't got it. Oh, okay. So there's your difference in moulds again. Raised stamp on the top of the forehead, right at the top on the ones with the lines at the chin. And this chin, this is your softer mould, I've always called it. Just nothing on back of the chin, look. Whereas you look at this chap, and you got them big rigid lines. And this chap, nowhere in sight. Bit twisted, that one. See, yeah, I'm thinking now, is there anything on this damn thing? Oh, there you go, we got it. I highly doubt you're going to be able to see this. No, you're not going to see that, but just here. Made in China, copyright. And it's very hard to actually... Jesus, if that camera would have picked it up, it would have bloody... A miracle happen, yeah. Copyright, EU, made in China, very vague, very faint. But it's there, so your second 2010. But again, take note of the paint jobs. Okay. So paint job. Paint job. Just about similar, little differences. No zombies are going to be exactly the same, are they? And then we go to this. Oh, yeah. So this is basically the same mass you've just seen with regards to tag. Got a signature on the back there. It's one of our stickers. Again, as I say, I don't always put stickers on the front. If stickers are on my tags, it's staying in the collection. It's simple as that. Although I do put the odd stickers on ones that I sell, because people say, oh yeah, put one on for me. I say, okay. So I want to go on, and I'll say, where do you want it? And they'll say wherever they want it stuck, which is normally up the corner on other tags at least. So this is signed by Frank McGovern. Right here. You can't miss it. He even puts the little smiley face on there. I think that's what it is at the end. And this particular one, you got a stamp on top of you, mate. God, he ain't got nothing either. Same as this? Yeah, same as the last one. So this particular, let's have a look at the comparison. See, these side by side, you're probably going to think, oh, there's not a lot of difference, is there? So this is store-bought, and this is Frank McGovern paint job, same spec as Scream 4. So yeah, when they first come out, I mean, there's similarities there, definitely. But this one's darker. A lot more sort of spookier to look at, and this was sent in a few years ago now. 2-3 years ago. I sent this to Frank, got in touch with him on Facebook, says, you know, I think he suggested it, if I remember correct. He said, oh, I can give you a zombie paint if you want. You got any zombie? I said, yeah. So I'll send you one in. I've got to send something to RJ for signing or whatever it bloody was. And yeah, he painted this, and he's actually put inside of it, which goes all the way around the mask outer edge. Bloody hell, just a bit. Look how white that is. So he signed it inside, which you can see there. So used to having the camera just up here. And as it goes, is wrote all the way around the edge. It says painted to match Screen 4 production mask by Frank McGovern. So Frank's also the chap that come up with Devilface and Scarecrow and this zombie mask. He come up with the types of Ghostface, and then he says to RJ, hey, how's about zombie Ghostface? How's about Scarecrow Ghostface? How's about Devilface? How's about Skellyface? Which he also did. And RJ goes, does whatever he does. But there you go, painted to match Screen 4 production. So yeah, we did find another special mask this week by Frank McGovern there. So when Wes Craven first started tweeting about Screen 4, he put up a picture of, I mentioned this on another stream recently, he put up a picture of a deluxe EU stamp, deluxe mask basically, a zombie mask and a scarecrow mask, and there was a picture of his cat there called Cinnamon. And that zombie was painted to the exact same spec as that mask Wes got, you know. I think RJ sent him and said, oh, look, this is what we could do, you know, if you want to use any of these types. And I think he just sent them to him. But even over time, the zombies, I mean, you look at Frank's paint job here. Remember the darkness? And then you look at this in 2013. Oh, it's in a bag, but look how white that is compared to... So this is how the zombies have changed over the years. I'm not sure if the recent ones have got the smell, but these did smell of vanilla as well. There we go. Oh yeah, that one does. So this is a 2013. And look how white that is. Oh god. Email on the website. Not now, not now. 9206 ZGFPC. The PC at the end of this means Party City, but the item number for a Ghostface zombie is 9206 ZGF, which is obvious zombie Ghostface. The PC of this Party City, this was found in New York when me and the missus went 2013. And yeah, some will have WM for Walmart, some will have PC for Party City, and I believe there's even a couple other codes out there for like SH, Spirit Halloween. But yeah, again, this one, most of the time it's the soft mould that's out there, although the ones with the lines at the back of the chin, the stiff sods, they're out there too. But yeah, look at the colour change in that of the some of these are even whiter, which is really weird. But then you've got what, 2016 here. Always seems to have that big wide look. 2016 zombie. Again, that's where your tag had changed, and of course compared to what you've seen before, that's what the tags ended up staying as. Try and get it so there's no reflection. Ghostface zombie. And now the zombies, which we got a recent one here, now got the ASIS on the bottom corner. But all that copyright text here, look at all that video. Too much of a damn glint on this. It's because I've got two screens at the minute, that's the problem. Oh, here we go, we've got the hen's teeth. There we go. Oh, I'm missing the chat, I'm sorry. Let me have a look. That non-tagged is ugly. Which one's that? What? The EU? Or does he mean... Which one did he mean, Twan? Sorry, I missed the message. Sorry, I'm guessing he might mean the other one, the EU. Oh, so this one was sent this week along with a raffle prize for the charity raffle, which we'll get to soon. And yeah, this, as I always love to say, because it is true, the hen's teeth of zombies. Sadly, it's not a production run zombie, but apart from the production run zombies, the hen's teeth of zombies has got to be that sumbitch on top of it. Not the zombie type, not the zombie mould, not the smell, not where it's made, but just this. So these were Kmart basically, 2010. So 2010s you had your black and red zombie tag, And then in America, at least, in the USA, the good old US of A, which I'd love to go there again one day. Yeah, this is what you would find in a Kmart, as far as I can tell, because of all this on the back. Try and get it centre. Crypt creature, totally ghoul, and these are bloody sought after. There you go. Department 9, Cat 11, KSN, whatever that is. $7.99. $7.99. And these now, just because of the bloody tag on top of it, must be, I don't know, $100. Again, this is where it gets daft for the pricing again, just because of a bit of cardboard and print on. But that's the collector's world for you. I know it. Not much vanilla on that. Not much at all. 2010 though. I'd have thought there'd have been more on that. But thanks to Dale Wright for that. He sent that up to me this week with the zombie that's in for the charity raffle. And that other zombie's a nice one as well. So the 2013 zombie, that's a big thick heavy one. And what have we here? That's the same as the original first Asda one. Didn't realise I had two of them. Big thick one with a... Can't even see it because of the shroud. Yeah, big thick one with the lines at the back of the chin again. And then 2016 again. They get whiter. Some of them. It's almost like a white mask just with damage on. That's a 2016. I haven't got a zombie mask from every year, but we've got some hanging up just over here. And the 2018 ones are like a greyish, they're sort of darker now. Did we have one here? I got to unwrap my wire again. Let me grab a 2018. Bloody hell, we'll be here all night, man. Need to prepare for this. Need to properly prepare. Goddamn suction cups falling off again. Anyone got any steel long pegs I can use? Jesus. I need some, I tell you. I'm going to take all these off because I'll just end up falling down. Come here, mate. There you go. Oh my god, look at the difference on that. Okay. I've just pulled all the zombie masks off the little suction cups. God, I'm getting on about these zombies. So this is 2013. Again, very white in 2013 for some reason. You go up there, mate, just for the minute. So this is, again, 2013. I've got a bit of a problem, I'm afraid. When we was in Port Jefferson, Long Island in 2013, or when we went New York 2013, we went New York City for 7 days and nights. And then we had a few days in Port Jefferson, Long Island, which is where RJ's book was based, Face of Fear, but in bloody nice area. And there was this CVS up the road. And every time I went to CVS for some food and drink or whatever, you know, me and Mrs. stocking up, we didn't really do a lot of shopping. It was like, yeah, just get stuff in if and when we need it, or we can go out for a meal or whatever it was, you know. So I kept passing this CVS, and I kept going in this CVS going, oh look, there's still a zombie there. Oh look, they put some more out. And I kept getting more and more zombies. Why do you keep buying the same mask? I'm like, trust me, you don't know. You do not understand that they have different shapes and smells and textures and moulds, you know. So every time I went in, I went and got another one. And this, I mean, this one's a Party City. But yeah, and all these 2013 zombies I've got were basically me in New York going, yeah, come here, you. If I saw one, I just grabbed it for some reason, because I kept saying to myself, I bet these will be rarer in the future. And every time they sort of are. And this one's a 2011, but again, yeah, your tags instantly change in 2011, look. But again, soft mould. But that one stinks of vanilla, you know, 2011. So we've got some 2010s that don't smell of vanilla, some that do. 2011s that do. So this is Halloween Express. This is 2017, a more recent one. He looks like he's been randomly sprayed with black patches, doesn't he, that one? Bit of a weird one, that. Nice shape, though. Nice shape. Halloween Express. I think this was via Tim Dufresne. He helped me with a trade in 17, 18. We always trade sort of yearly sort of thing. What you got this time? What you got this time? Not much on that. Just going to finish off these zombies, and I'm going to catch up the chat, then we're going to move on. So this is a 2018. This is the most recent zombie I've got currently. Look at the darkness on that damn thing. It's just proper grey. And your stamp in later time is a lot deeper and a lot more easier to see. See that EU there? Made in China. So that's actually a hell of a lot deeper than normal. But no smell. I've got the last one. April to June 2018. And again, it's got my sticker on because this is staying in the collection. But ASIS. Got rid of the screen for. And yeah, same as always. Lots of copyright text. Trying to get it so there's no glare. Yeah, they were believed to be at one time, last time we see zombies, but they've come back ever since now. And again, quite a big dark to look at. Not the same standard as Frank's paint job, definitely not, but this one, very prominent on the stamp there. Very prominent, look at that. And it just focus. Very deep stamp. Right, let's catch up with the chat. Minnie Kai, oh Minnie Kai, did I miss you? Sorry, hello Minnie Kai. Your mummy's account again. Hello Mr. Wright, here's Dale with his the hen's teeth of zombies. This is from Mr. Dale. Thank you Dale, I'm glad you're here so you can listen to me say that. Dale my man, he says sorry, yeah, the white one next to the orange Walmart. Yeah, sorry Twan, I thought it was. This, I mean, it's not ugly, it's a nice mask that. This has had treatment earlier. It's symmetrical, yeah, but it's got character. EU stamp. The hen's teeth of mask is an EU stamp. It's bloody not. But it is nowadays, but yeah, this was the most common type of mask out there at one time, you know. Overtook the Fun World divs, overtook the HNs, overtook everything. Let's carry on. Yo, Sorio, I need to buy one of those 2010s from you. I know. I've got to actually rack up how many zombies I've got year-wise and how many in total as well. But they're all bagged up now, or was bagged, because I've been sorting obviously through the collection week before last. Hello to Carrie-Anne, says Sorio and Dale. Nice one, says Twan. Yeah, but at least know which mash you meant now, Twan. Just next to it. Oh, okay, I get you, Twan. I get you. But yeah, it's just shape difference, isn't it, overall? I mean, you look at the... Sometimes people like the unsymmetrical shapes. That's the part of a charm of a fantastic, I think, a lot of the time. And then, yeah, when you do get your... I mean, I bet if I didn't say what that was, some people may think that was a plastic mask at one time, because it's so symmetrical. Hello, Red Marauder, how you doing? Yeah, okay, I'm just checking chat's caught up. So the next part of this is reshoots. And reshoots were about from mid-90s with the mask and cape up until, when was the reshoots? 2013. That's it, they just stopped them. And it's weird really, because the main logo for GhostFace at this time on the website, on the tags, basically, where are you? Yeah, this chap here. On the logo. Get in the right place. Yeah, that's a reshoot on there. I don't know what year reshoot. From the look of it, it's a... Looks more like a 2010, that one. See, just by looking. Expert, you know. Yeah, right. I never will be. Remember that. Never. Know a lot, that's all it is. Simple as that. Know a lot. Never an expert. And I will never label myself as one either. Ever. Because I do not know everything. It's as simple as that. So yeah, reshoots. To continue on. So it's been a bad night here tonight. It's been a really bad night. It's just... Losing a cat is one thing. In December last year, and then one in July. 3 cats left. But then when you go downstairs and you see a film on the telly that's a Christmas movie. Really? Really? You know what I mean? Anyone got a razor blade handy? I don't mind Christmas, but fucking Jesus. Some of these films, you know what I mean? Home Alone's fine. These Christmas 24 channels or whatever they are, run and take a fucking jump with you. They all make out that life's so nice and la-di-da. It isn't. It's just make-believe bullshit, that's all that is, man. So yeah, it's not been a good day. Shall we get back to it? Reshoots are the one thing that I still have trouble with, which is Scream 4 and which is not. Well, maybe we'll sort that out for you now, Halloween enthusiast. They've been playing Home Alone for weeks. Home Alone's fine, Dale. I've got nae bother, as they say up in Geordie land, Alfred does say. I got nae bother, man, with Home Alone. Home Alone 2, yeah, fine. 1 and 2, fine. The rest of them, back off. I don't want to know. But when you get these Christmas channels, 24 hours a day, Christmas films. Run and take a jump, please. Yeah, just making sure I've caught up with the chat there. So yes, reshoots, let's continue on with the good stuff here. Reshoots have been around since approximately mid-90s. Again, not an expert, that's a guess. And some of these reshoots have particular shapes to them, and some of them are really floppy, like this chap here. He just collapses, look. Almost folds himself in half, this particular one. This was a gift from another fan, if I remember correct, or it might have been a trade. It was one of them. Zachary Cook got me this one. So I do have another reshoot, but it's back in the loft. We got it out last week. It was a Mask and Cape set, and I believe that's the first time reshoots were ever seen on the Mask and Cape set ASIS big thick tag. Also on the website, which we can actually show you, because with this software I can actually show you a bit of the website and point out what I mean just by pressing a button. Isn't it good? But yeah, apart from that, one of the earliest reshoots I've got is this chap here. Black and red tag, yellow star, glow in the dark, which it definitely does. Not as good as an Asda Glow, but still. And he has got a funny mark on his mouth there, which I believe is permanent marker. I'm not sure what Zach said. But this is old. This is, judging from this is pre-2006 because of the barcode. Some of the barcodes from like 2006 and 7 onwards had little codes up the side here, right at the edge of the barcode, and you could actually, it was the 09060 something, and the 0906 was the September 06, or there's sort of little ways I've been looking at them and figuring out what some of the codes mean with regards to years. But you'll see there, edge of the code, TD. So TD, we don't actually know what it means for a factory name, but TD is basically reshoot. As I'm sure many of you know that are watching this video, you know it. You're not dumb. I can only assume that there's 23 viewers because you're collectors and you love this shit. Otherwise, why are you listening to me? You know what I mean? So, can you actually see there? TD? Oh, it just focused for like a second there. But yeah, under the shroud on some of these, I mean right under this, you've just got the TD, because the rest of this is covered up by the shroud. And the TDs have always got the, most of the time. They do differ here and there, but yeah, you've got your text that goes around the shape of the chin rather than just across. Although in later time, Kids Mask TDs did have horizontal raised stamps, so it wasn't always curved around the chin. Now this particular sumbitch is one hell of a glow, and I don't believe, it may not show up because of the screens, but if anything with these streams, I like to do them, and I like to try and show details where possible. So I'm going to glow him up a couple of seconds with a phone. Alexa, turn off office light. But I don't know how this is going to look on camera. Look at that spooky face. Ooh, ugly bastard. Oh no, it's not, you can't even see it, man. Trust me, when you get this in front of a fluorescent tube, like in the loft, it really glows this. You get a good bloody charge on it, so to speak. No, I can see a glint of it, even with the PC being out of the way. Alexa, turn on office light. But no, you get it good under a fluorescent tube or a torch, or LED torch is a good one. Trust me, it glows good, this. But this is one of the earliest ones I've got, aside from the mask and cape costume, which again is exactly the same mould. And it's believed that later in time these moulds were messed about a bit, because across about here and across there on later masks, which we'll show in a minute, there was like lines where they sort of joined, and you get that particular same line on ultra whites nowadays, because obviously the process of how they do them has changed a bit. I've only just put you in a new bag last week, mate. We're gonna have to put you back in again in a bit. So this is where they start changing a bit. What we got here? So this, I haven't got every year of reshoot, and I've actually just sent a 2013 one to someone to borrow, would you believe? But it's for good reason. It's for good reason, just for him to have a gander, because he'd not seen one before. I said, oh, they're 2013, have a look at mine, I'll send it to you. And I'm not sure if I got another 2013. Have we got... Oh, we have got another 2013 here, but this is the last year these were seen. Anyway, to continue though, this is one of the sort of small changes they made over time. So this is your 2010. Years later, after that last mass, this one's here. See that code at the top, WIC? Got no idea what that is. But April to June 2010. Glossy tag like the zombies. Yeah, seems to be something with a certain factory that year. What's this? Dongguan. They just had like super glossy tags, and this price isn't actually a sticker, it's just printed on there. I believe these came with 599, 699 and 799. I'll have to check with what pictures I've got on my computer, but yeah, they are different prices. And this particular one is when they started changing stuff on the mould, just in a little form on this particular mass. And this was... you're not going to get it, are you, mate? This is actually a picture on my website, this actual mask, but there's a raised stamp here that says made in Dongguan, Guangdong. And there's no Easter Unlimited ink, there's no made in China, because it's on the back of the chin. And when you crack this open, well, crack it open and you look inside, you've got your label and it's the same manufacturer. And again, this is where your straps start coming in on the reshoots. So in 2010, they were putting straps in all sorts of bloody mess. And this is April to June 2010. Durango, yeah, 88490, which is a very popular number seen in many GhostFace masks, which is why it gets confusing again. So I'm going to drop him down. Now in 2011, the year afterwards, this is again where we saw little differences. I said, what the hell? Isn't it just the same mould every year? But this is where sometimes the eye mesh, not the eye mesh, the eye paint fools you. So to look at the 2010, trying to give some education here, so be patient. Right. Look at this. Take note of the eyes. Both eyes, thinness, thickness. Okay. Bit of a squint on this side. Squinty eye. Other sides also always reminds me of a fearsome, that does. Just a little bit. Okay. So thinnish, squinty, fearsome-ish eye. And then the year after, look at the size of them. Is this a difference in mould? What's the problem? What's gone on here? This is basically eye paint that's just a little different, but it gives that overall effect of bigger eyes. And this is a CVS 2011 April to June. And is this the same? Yeah, this has got the raised letters on the side, which I'm not going to try and show you because the damn thing won't pick it up. And again, Easter Unlimited ink made in China. Easter Unlimited ink on the curve, made in China across. And, oh, this is the pain in the arse one. We've really got to peel it back. Yeah, you can only use... A lot of people see message a site email. I don't know if this is a TD. I can't see the TD. This is why. Because it's right at the edge there. You're not going to focus, are you, mate? Oh, no, a little bit. Nah, you some bitch. But it's there, TD. And this one, I can't see if it's this one or if it's the last year they did them. But on many of the reshoots, you'd have this line that went along, and it was like they'd cut out the top of the mouth and basically placed it onto another mould. It was really strange. I'm hoping, I mean, so this is 2011. So we had a pre-2010 on the first mask, a 2010 you've just seen with the more squinty eyes, a 2011 here which looks bigger eyed, just to say the least, especially when I hold them back like that. Yeah, bigger eyes, smaller eyes, bigger eyes on appearance. But you look at them and start looking, really zooming in with your bloody face and your eyes on the mould. It's the same damn mould. And then we have here, let's go in year order. We have a 2012 here. So on the 2012, they started appearing with smaller tags. And again, this has gone back to the squinty look again. Really thin eyes again, look. Appearance-wise. Because I really do think sometimes the eye paint just make all the difference. And this again, exactly the same. Easter Unlimited ink made in China. And are you there again? Yeah, he's there again. Bit easy to see on this one, TD. Still got the film inside this one. It comes near the mask. And this one on the side of the mask, more prominent with the stamped letters here. You can see it a bit on that camera, look. There you go. They're more raised on this mould for some reason. Stick out a lot more. But I can't see the damn line on this mask. I've seen them on some reshoots. But this is the second to last year that they made these. And these were... we'll get back to the other type in a minute. What reshoot was in Screen 4? And it's just from guessing and looking at the screen. Just going off what mould it more likely was. And this one actually looks more like a bloody Screen 4 in some respects. But I'm trying to think. It was more on the metallic reshoot. So these did come in metallics as well, which are hen's teeth. They're out there, but they're hen's teeth. They came in the 4 standard colours, which is a red, which I was gifted a long time ago by a chap called Josh Beeler. Sadly, I had the dumbness to let it go because I didn't have any more of the set. We believed the red at one time in about 2010 or 11. We believed that was the only one out there among fans, which we knew of. As time progressed, we found greens and blues. I'm not sure for purples. In fact, yeah, purple has been come across. So these actually did come in metallics as well. Standard shrouds. But this particular one, this was a last year production. And none of us knew it. Gosh, shit, mate, you're absolutely filthy. Where the hell have you been? Was this the first? Oh, this is one of the first ones I got off eBay, 2013. In fact, this was the second reshoot I ever got. It came as a batch of 2. One had a yellow 7.95 sticker, or 12.95 it might have been actually, and this one had. So the tag's a bit damaged. Which it is a bit. Nice gloss on it, but it's folded and creased, all sorts of bloody crap on it. But this is the last time we saw reshoots. April to June 2013. And weirdly enough, it's normally USA that get the mass sort of, you know, for the last time with particular types. But USA collectors I knew at least couldn't find them anyway. And I found just a couple, and other fans like, yeah, go on, does a trade. I'll pay you this for it. I'll get, you know, they wanted them. So I think I traded a couple. I only found about 5 of these all in all. But again, very squinty when you compare it with Mr. 2011 here. So here's your squinty, and here's your 2011. And the eyes on this seem to match up more with Screen 4 with regards to how the eyes overall look. Now, of course, this cannot be really called a Screen 4, even though you got it on the tag. But that was a standard tag. So this technically wouldn't have been a Screen 4 mask because of when it was made, but it's going off the same mould. And the one I always think looks the most like Screen 4 is this chap, obviously the 2010. I mean, you get some out there that just have a particular look, and you think that's just like Screen 4 on that when Robbie gets killed. But to me, out of all the reshoots I've got, apart from the deluxe that is in the loft, this one looks incredibly like Screen 4. You get the right bloody angle on it. I mean, the hair drying in this is a waste of time because it's just floppy as anything. It's like a jelly. But when you get the right angle on this, just let me turn like that sometimes. When you catch it right, I know what I mean. Some collectors may know, but yeah, this is the more Screen 4S looking one that I've got in the collection. And yeah, just one thing with these, they always have that thing at the bottom of the eye. Not always, but a lot of the metallic ones I've seen always got this at the bottom of the eye. Where, you know, oh, it needs a bit of air dry. I've seen this on the HN as well that I recently sent over Carrie-Anne's way. But yeah, a lot of them have the problem at the bottom of the eye for some reason. You think, why is that there? You know, what's the problem? And I'll never know what exactly causes it. Right, zombies in there. Jesus Christ, we got a lot to pack away tonight. Zombies all off there. Walmart and EU stamp. I'll put you down there for the minute. What's this? Oh, this was a recent fix. EU stamp, that's 2016, Jan to March 2016, when they were getting super hard to find. Particularly in UK. Mrs. found that one by accident. So, shall I get a couple of them? I says, yeah, get a couple of them for God's sake. I think the other one of these I've sent to another fan in trade. Because he was pining for one. Not got any from that particular year, got one. I was like, I've got two, but I like to have two. But I let one go. So there, this chap, the eye mesh was completely ripped out the other day. One of them actually almost fell out as I just put my finger on it to see if it was loose. So I completely cleaned up the eye mesh. Re-glued it with, thanks to watching, this was done last night. After I watched Carrie-Anne's video the other day saying, oh, this is how you do some eye mesh. And Carrie-Anne's bloody, Jesus, what do they call it in UK? Big and hard. Because she's there with this hot glue gun, putting glue around the inner of the eyes, and she's there tapping with a finger, with a finger. She's there tapping the mesh into place on this hot glue, and I know. But what I do, because I'm daft, is I get a cocktail stick, just a little cocktail stick. You know, you pick up the sausages, the mini sausages, and eat them. I just get a cocktail stick and dab it into place, and I actually poke it and prod it into place, and make it like a drum skin. So your eyes overall, instead of flopping or creasing, they just look totally black, as if there's no way to see through it, which is nice. But yeah, like a drum skin. If you're ever going to re-glue your eyes on your masks, nice and slow. I described this last week. I'm thinking of doing a video on it soon, put it on the website. So we'll get into the details there. Fluorescence, there we go. There you go, T-stamp. Well, this has had a treatment early, this one. Looks really nice in that light. We'll put him down there. Fluorescent, they've had treatment as well. Probably thinking treatment. Yeah, this stuff. They've had this stuff, which we'll get to. And then we'll finish off with the charity after the treatment. So, let me double check my screen. And we'll get to the chat. Blah, 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 blah. Reshoots, zombies and T-stamps. T-stamps, that'll be next. Dead by Daylight costume we're done. Charity raffle update. Click that and then click this. Okay. T-stamp. Oh, there you go. This is a hen's teeth for you. Double yellow star. Alternate French text. English and French. I believe that French text is glows in the dark in French. I've never checked that, to be honest. But yeah, this is a very squinty MK mask. This has been in the washing machine several times. Shit, is this one of the one that needs eye mesh? This is one that needs eye mesh. Shall we do it now? Not gonna. I'm just checking. I've got thinking here. You're one that needs a bit of eye mesh, mate. I'm sure you are. But this was used in my fan films for years. And this, after use, used to... Oh my god. Look at the state of that. Oh dear, that's not good. Yeah, you're going to have some attention, aren't you? Fuck me. I've signed it inside. These are all... These particular two masks I've got in here that's signed by all my friends that was in the fan films, or mostly all of them. Look at that. It's literally hanging off. Shit, that's a new one for the... Oh, and this one. Holy shit. That's bollocks. Oh, fuck's sake. I can't believe that's that bad. Shit, mate, look at that. All these signatures all over it. Like most of my friends, say most of them. On the bloody chin, all sorts of places. Yeah, Arnold Screen Fan Films. I know they wasn't the best. They wasn't meant to be. But yeah, God, that's bad. Oh, here's another one here. Look, here's the other type we use. Standard black and red EU. Signatures all over the damn thing. Are you going to have the same problem? We'll do a quick test on this one. Oh no, the mesh is okay on that one. Let's put you up there. In fact, let's shove you down there. You're going to have some... You can have a video made out of you, mate. We're going to do a glue repair video with that. So, T-stamps, T-stamps, T-stamps. T-stamp, definitely. Oh, here we go. The hen's teeth for T-stamp tags. And I hope there's someone on the chat, actually, that can help me here. T-stamp. EU made in China. EU made in China. And... what the hell is this? Oh, okay. EU stamp, EU. Okay, let's try and get on with this damn thing because we've been going too long. What have we been going? Where's the damn counter? How long have we been going? Oh, I'm dreading this. Oh God, I don't know. How long have we been? Someone type in the chat. How long is this run time? It's too long, man. It's too long. We need to shut up. I thought I had a run time somewhere. Is it not on this screen? No, it's not. Okay. Alright, so let's give you a brief bit of history of this sumbitch. And I just wanted to get this in because this is one of the most... It's not one of the most sought after masks, but it's never done anything wrong. It's just another GhostFace mask, end of the day. Not much of a chin. Not much of a chin, not much of a smell. Oh, he's got really thin eye mesh. Okay, so T-stamps. T-stamp, this is a particular one I want to show. I've shown this before on a video with regards to the hairdryer video, but I want to show it again. There you go. And I believe someone in the chat might be able to help me with this. Let's have a look. 90 minutes. Holy fuck. Saying that, I should just look at the time, shouldn't I? Started at 8:30. 90 minutes? That'll make it 10 o'clock. Almost 90 minutes. Shit, that's too much, isn't it? Oh, this tag. I don't know what's happened to this tag, but Jesus, yeah, look at the state of that. Look at the state of that. Old mess, though. Old mess. I've seen better, definitely, and I've got better. But, yeah, T-stamp. And I wonder if somebody on the chat can help with this. Is there... Yeah, it is all the same here. Is there anybody on the chat watching now that's got a spider tag mask? And if so, has your spider tag mask got a T-stamp on it? Because I believe... I say believe, I don't know for sure. That... I'm knocking my mouse here. I believe that all the spider tagged masks that are out there are T-stamps. That's what it says on it. Oh yeah, no, you're right there, Twan. You're right. Apologies to Twan Legentes there. Lentges. Let me get the name right. I don't say Twan. Yeah, I started the stream 10 minutes before to make sure that I got a good connection to YouTube with regards to the software I'm using. So that, you know, with the background and everything you see on the screen. So yeah, you're right, Twan. It's 10 minutes longer because I started it to make sure everything was running, so to speak. Sam Keeley has one. Oh, he's got a spider tag, has he? Started streaming 90. Yeah. So sorry about that, Twan. I got mistaken there because I totally forgot. So let me just catch up with the chat, and then we're going about some teas, and then we're going to get to the charity raffle. And we're going to end it. Have one of those soft reshoots. Oh, sorry, okay, reshoot's such a nice shape. They do have nice shape, yeah. Oh, did you notice this week on the chat the chat bot, what was that bot called last week? Nightbot. I took it off, so there's no more people getting blocked for putting capital letters now. Screen fun. I need to start a tab. Yeah, it'd be a hell of a tab. Jesus Christ, I could cover the top of the house with it. Yeah, says carry on. What did Wes like about the reshoot Star Mass? Do you think he noticed how big they look, and why not? Because what? Hang on. What did Wes like about the reshoot Star Mass? Do you think he noticed how big they look and whatnot? How big they look and whatnot, because he did pick certain. I don't know. What's that? GhostFace mess. All I ever heard back via the documentaries, and I think via RJ at some point, maybe via RJ, I can't remember. There's that many stories that have been told in these tabs over the years, or either phone and emails, mostly phone. Wes had one thing Skip Crank said from the production of Scream 4. I believe he was on the first 3 films as well. Skip Crank, JP Jones, they were the 2 people in the toilet at Scream 2 where Phil Stevens goes in and he goes, puts his mask up, didn't he? He's like, oh, okay, you 2 using the urinals, I'll go over here. But those 2 people in the mask were JP Jones and Skip Crank. And the stories that come via them 2, if I remember correct, I'm sure it was, said that Wes just looked he liked the certain look of certain masks. So when they had to do reshoots at the start of Scream 4 in January 2011, I mean, look at that, months before it's due to release, for God's sake, they had to get a move on. And yeah, as far as I know, they just sent a bunch of masks. That's what they were. It was reshoots for whatever reason, I don't know. Did RJ make sure it was reshoots on purpose? Did he just send a random bunch? I've got no idea. But they sent these bunch of masks to set. It could have had ultra whites in it for all I know. That was the early year of ultra whites, 2011. But he just liked particular look of particular. Like the collectors, I'm the same. I'm sure everyone on the bloody chat, you've got your particular types of masks you like. Like, sadly, not a lot of people are too fussed about T-stamps. Yeah, I don't hate them, and they're part of the collection, and they'll always be part of the collection. Everyone always prefers a Fantastic or a Fearsome. Or is it a Gen 1 or a Gen 2? Or is it a Gen 3? Yeah. Or Gen 4? It gets dafter and dafter sometimes. But yeah, he liked particular masks for the particular look they had. And sometimes they'd obviously do modifications to the mask that have never been shared online information-wise. And that's why some people say, why does my Fearsome never look like the one in Scream 2? Or why does my Fantastic never look like the one at Casey Becker's scene, Wes would have them alter them. So, yeah, it's just what Wes liked. He'd, right, use that one, use this one. I remember it was one of them documentaries, I'm sure, they'd just say, yeah, it'd be picking, it'd be like masks lined up on a table or something. And he'd say, yeah, I'll have this one, I'll have that one. And on one of the masks, again on the documentary, or on a picture somewhere, it says Wes likes. Something like that, Wes likes on these particular masks. So they'd know with these masks from Scream 4 at least, where most of the information seems to come from, recent years at least. Yeah, Wes likes were the ones that, yeah, use them for this scene and that scene because Wes likes them ones. Whereas others would sit there probably collecting dust and be labelled as on-set masks, but they probably didn't get used. A bit like my Resurrection mask, I'll never know what that was used in, I've got no clue. Let's have a look. Sorry I'm a bit late, I'll have to watch the replay. Yeah, he corrected himself after Squeeze Stalker. Yeah, it's alright, watch whenever you want, mate, whenever you want, don't bother me. If someone's watching, I'm honoured. I've got 19 viewers, which is surprising to me now. I was about 30 something last week. What can I say? This goes too much. Just go on too long about stuff that not everyone's interested in, sadly. You must have a very understanding missus. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if she's watching. She was downstairs watching pre-recorded films. Of course, the pre-recorded, the mid-recorded. She was downstairs watching telly last time I looked, and I think she had a little 2 or 3 things to watch. Christmas films being one of them, and not good Christmas films. She'll probably see some of this now, and I'll get this chewed off later. You had to mention it, didn't you? Yes, I did. She knows a good film and she knows a good TV series. Sadly, she doesn't watch any of them. That's what I do. Read them in. We got a bite. Sugar nuts. What did you say? But yeah, she understands with all this mass stuff, if that's what you mean, yeah. Nice shape 2016 EU. Yeah, it was. That's why I keep the damn thing. I love the pink one, I need it. Yeah, the pink, fantastic. That had some treatment earlier. It looked a lot more vibrant as well. Some load of pinks been found this year, fantastics. And there's one of them particularly recently. Looks really washed out, and I think I know why. I don't know for a fact, but yeah, it just looks a lot faded compared to what it should look. But again, they're old mass. Blah, 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 blah. Sam Keeley has a spider tag. Okay. Zach, I did get a spider tag T-stamp, but I haven't got any hands on it physically. The mould definitely has a T-stamp mould, but I don't see the stamp itself in person. Oh, okay. Twan says no worries. Yeah, sorry about that confusion there, Twan, my fault. Goodbye, Nightbot. Yeah, damn right, good night, Nightbot. Nightbot's fine on Twitch. Twitch, yeah, do your job. On here, it's not good. Hang on a minute, I've got something worrying on my screen here. Uh-oh. I've got messages. And I've got more messages. Oh, God. We shall have a look shortly. Let me try and finish this stream. T-stamps need more love. Gen25. Yeah, tell me about it. Just give it time. There'll be stupid names in the future. I'd dread it. I have been working on the website lately. Not as in the detail that people want at the minute, but I did all the navigation links last night, just playing about, seeing what they did. They're all like diamonds now, and there's no diamond, there's no reference to Scream or Ghostface whatsoever, but I just like the look of it. I thought I'll leave them on for a while. But I was testing out patterns and styles in Photoshop as well. But yeah, we'll get to the site in the future, definitely. There's a lot going on with the bloody how I like it to look and how particular I am. I'm a fussy git. T-stamps need more love. I love the Scream 4 collector's mass style. Yeah. It's just a shame that most of them suffered a little bit. Need a T and need some HN in my life. Saying that, where the hell's my HNs? Must be another box in the loft. Yeah. But yeah, T-stamps are easy enough to come across. There's one on eBay, UK, been about 3 years now, £65 buy it now. They're not worth that. But yeah, here's your T-stamp. T-stamps have particular looks to them as well. Always got the same paint job, same mouth cut. Same like the reshoots, always got the same identifiable features. T-stamps look very good. A lot of people don't like it. For me, it's a good mould. Yeah. T-stamps are my first mass. T, by the way, means Taishan, which is a place in China. Don't like it because the chin wasn't curved, and that wasn't like it in the film. Yeah, I actually stored it with the chin folded up, but wouldn't change the shape. Sometimes, Twan, you have to stuff them. Chap contacted me recently with regards to a fearsome. He says, I don't like the way this eye is. How can I get the eye to stay like it? I says, well, either glue something inside and make it stay like it with a safe glue, which is like a clear glue stick on a glue gun. And don't use crazy glue, for God's sake. Do not ever use crazy glue on a Ghostface mask. But yeah, failing that, I said stuff it with something and just hair drive it, leave it overnight, and it actually solved it for him. Finally caught a stream live again. Hey, Spenguin Noodle. Lovely, says Raymond Escobar. Untagged in a Spanish app for $5, says Sawyer. Yeah, grab it, Sawyer, grab it. Can't wait for that update like I offered before. You have any pics of the Ghostface accessories? Just hit me up. Got a lot of the Ghostface non-mass stuff. Yeah, well, I asked Douglas Little a couple of days ago. So Douglas, I seen your video about your MTV Brandon James blowjob mask, as some people call it. And in the background there's the cryptic gauze. And then I noticed another cryptic gauze. I was like, how many has he bloody got? And he had two, yeah. So there's any chance to just get us a picture of the front and back of the tag? Because on this tag, for the cryptic, every time I've seen one, I've got one on my site, there's a bloody sticker over the mask picture on the cryptic gauze tag. I says, can I just see one, that's not got the sticker over the bloody mask itself? And that, for the first time, I got to see it unstickered, the cryptic gauze tag, just a black and red tag, just different picture of Ghostface, with the gauze on. And I was like, yeah, that's better. Finally got to see one. Not in real life, sadly, but yeah. But yeah, there you go. Let's finish off with Mr. T here, mass-wise. Are you going to show up? Ooh, just... Really got to learn how this camera bloody looks. You just about see the T there. But yeah, T-stamps were around, as you can quite happily see. Again from the mid-90s. So T and TD molds, or reshoot and T-stamps, and MKs and HNs and EUs. Jesus, there was loads of mass in the 90s. And then of course the Funworld divs before that. Alternate Funworld div stamp on an ASIS tag. Gen 1s, Gen 2s, Fantastic Fearsomes, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, T-stamp was one of the ones that just doesn't seem to have much love, and I don't know why. I've never figured it out. Here you go. Gordon Bennett, what's that? It's just the plastic of it, just what it's made of. But yeah, this has lost a bit of smell over time, to say the least, whereas one of these, you haven't got much either. But again, you look at these side by side, so to speak. I mean, these eyes look bigger on this one, but they always have the same paint-filled mouth. I've always called it a paint-filled mouth. Nose similar to the ASIS and the EUs, which is to be expected. But the eyes have always got a very distinctive look on the T's. Just a bit bigger, just a bit wider, and they almost look straight in some ways on both sides. And the mouth cut is always the exact same mouth cut. Just see it on the camera there. So on the EUs, the mouth cut's basically right up there, and the T's it sort of drops down a bit. And again on the reshoots, it's like a half moon, isn't it? Even further down. But yeah, T's have always got this very distinctive look. And again, you can tell the age of this compared to this. I mean, this is a lot whiter. But sadly, with regards to these, unless it's got a bloody tag attached, it's nigh on impossible to say, oh, that's a 96 T-stamp, yeah, that's a 2000 T-stamp. You know, you don't know. You don't know. And this is an even yellower T-stamp, which doesn't look too bad on the camera, to be honest. Saying that, if I put it next to a white one, yeah, yellow one, and then a brighter white. This is one of my better T-stamps, this one. And yeah, a tag T-stamp, obviously ASIS. And then, yeah, a bit more of a brighter white one. But always got that same look to them. I've got a tagged T-stamp behind a lot of mass up there, which I'm going to leave. But yeah, they went up from mid-90s to 2011 T-stamps. And again, extremely basic label on the inside. Focus. There you go. A lot of mass have got that label in. And people say, oh, what's the S mean? And the S always means Scream. RJ told me that long ago. And this, I think this is actually the whitest one I've got. And this is a replica tag before you start. What's that tag? Replica tag from Rhine Hills. See if you can see that a bit better. It's just catching the light on it sometimes. There you go. Oh, it just focused a bit. You little swine, the bloody camera, you just focus and then you take it straight off. But yeah, replica black and red stab tag from Rhine Hills, this one. This is what he imagines the black and red tags to be in the Scream world. If they'd have progressed, you know, like the real mass had, with regards to tag styles, etc. So yeah, I just whacked it on this T stamp because it was nice and bright white, one of the better T's. And yeah, Father Death on it, of course. But yeah, this one for the question in the chat was, yeah, does your spider tag here have a T-stamp on yours? I believe that most of the ones ever found are T-stamps. But yeah, these got Target Corporation on the back of them. They've got 2 labels inside. Halloween department there, look, glow. Look at that, $4.99. $4.99. And this particular style of tag also came on the bleeding mask packaging. For those that think, you what, did it? Yes, it did. On the back, I think Zach Vosberg or somebody asked me about this recently with regards to this chap, the Pumpkin Hallow. That's what it was, something to do with Target, if I remember right. One of them dissolved as a corporation or a company, I can't remember. But I believe there's more information out there about the Pumpkin Hallow. But yeah, I think that all the spider tags, oh, it focused again, are T-stamps. Let's see. Come here. There you go. Oh, you can only just see it. You can only just see it. T's right there. Okay, let's go back to normal. I actually like that camera. So I believe that anyone that may have these, watching the stream, you going out later, send me a message on Facebook. Just say, oh, my spider tag. It is a T stamp, or it is another. You know, if it's an EU stamp, and it's an EU stamp. But I'm guessing, from the amount of mass I've seen with this tag on, that these are T stamps. Same with the cryptic gauze. Cryptic gauze, all T stamps. Which is very strange because the cryptic gauze has almost a singular identifiable look to it. Just has the eyes just look different. It's weird. Let's check the chat. We've got to end soon. We're going to give you some charity raffle important information, but let me check the chat. And regarding the charity raffle, do not send anything tonight or this afternoon, wherever you are. I'm sure there's time difference. Do not send anything my way tonight. It's got to be Monday onwards, but we'll get to that in a minute. Can't wait for that update like offered before and needed pictures of the... Yes, Screen Stalker. It's because there was a person on an app who had a box full and sold for about $25 a piece, and collectors hiked the price up. Collectors are okay, but when they start doing the price stuff, it just gets daft. They show up on the app about 4 weeks ago. Yeah, pretty common. These masks are all getting expensive. To be honest, T-stamps are probably one of the most inexpensive masks out there now. TDs are reshoots, so reshoots always get hyped up because of Screen 4. HNs are hyped up because they're vintage. MKs are hyped up because it's either the RDS lookalike or the RDS. Squinty Eye seems to come last position for some reason. And alternate Funwell Dib masks, yeah, they get hyped up. And yeah, Fantastic Fearsomes, Gen 1 and 2s, of course they're going to get hyped up. Whether it's the deluxe hooded fearsome, or whether it's a standard fearsome, whether it's a poly, whether it's a cotton shroud. It goes on and on, doesn't it? It goes on and on. All the spider tags marked Minneapolis, Minnesota, Target, which... Yeah, they are. They're all the same on the spider tags. I think it's the same on the back of the bleeding mask as well. Wish I could have snagged one. Yeah. Talking to each other there. Sorry, I'm checking the chat. They're all T-stamps. I sold a bunch out to collectors that needed them. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm guessing they are. I'm guessing they're all T-stamps. Hope you all had a good Halloween, by the way. Spent mine watching Ghostwatch from Speng Noodle. Ghostwatch from 1992. Seriously. People where I lived hung themselves because of that programme. Seriously. I mean, I'm in south of Nottingham here, where I am now. I used to live north of Nottingham, sort of northeast of Nottingham, if you can even call it that. Arnold, hence Arnold's Green Fan Films. Yeah, that night it was on telly. There's about a mile or so from my house if you went point to point on a Google map or something. But yeah, say 2-3 miles away anyway. There was a place called Bestwood Country Park, which is dog walkers go. There's a hotel there, basically big bloody woods. And yeah, these people had watched Ghostwatch that night and believed it was real, because Ghostwatch was actually a drama that was pre-filmed, yet people were believing it and watching it as if it was a live show. And yeah, people actually hung themselves up in that woods because they thought shit was going on in the world and people were getting possessed and there were powers out there. Seriously. Speng Noodle's been re-watching it. Jesus. Yeah, that caused a lot of shit, you know. A lot of shit. I remember a girl I used to know back in the cruising days, and like Fast and Furious Nottingham days, as I sometimes think of it. Yeah, she was driving along, because they had stables at the back of the woods, and she was driving along early hours of the morning to go and muck out the horse or whatever, you know, do whatever she did. I can't remember if she actually rode the horses a lot, or whether she was some sort of helper, but she was driving along. She saw one of the people literally there hanging from a fucking tree. Fuck it, I said, fuck me. And this particular lane where she was driving out of the stables, it's spooky as hell when there's not anything going on. And to be going down this lane, it's the kind of thing where GhostFace would pop out, to be honest. Just dark, creepy, quiet, off the main road. Lots of bumps and divots and potholes, so you can't really go fast. You got to be careful, or you can rip your suspension to bits, you know. And just imagine going along there snail pace and just seeing this fucking body hanging there. Fuck, I'd have been off. I'd have probably been out the car and legging it because it'd have been faster. But yeah, Ghostwatch on Spengle Noodle there. That was one fucked up program. BBC, was it BBC or ITV? I think it was BBC. Got in a lot of shit with that. I'm surprised it didn't finish him in some ways. But yeah, it was all faked, wasn't it? All acted. Yet the actors did a good job because they made it seem real. But sadly, they did that good of a job that people fucking hung themselves, killed themselves, because they thought the world was starting to go mad and get possessed. It's like, what the hell? Seriously? Yeah. So let's carry on. Spengle Noodle. Yeah, big shame about that lad. Yeah, I think there was a couple of Spengle Noodle. They weren't just one. I'm sure there was 2 or 3. One may have been somewhere else in the country, but yeah, a couple of people that night took their lives. You know, the fucking program. Yeah, to watch it back now, you're like, God, you can, because we was all young at the time, and what, 92. I was 15, you know. So, but yeah, sort of last couple of years of school, like, yeah, did you hear about so-so hung himself up the woods? And what? Why? Ghostwatch fucked him up. Like, what? You know, it was, what the fuck? It was really weird, really weird. But yeah, I'll never forget that. It's, you go on Wikipedia now, Ghostwatch is there listed, and it tells you all about it now. So let's have a look on the chat. Sorry if I deafened you there. The Spider Tag packaging differed in '99 while it was still Dayton Hudson brands. Oh, this is what I'm wanting to hear. This is the info I'm thinking of. Is what the packaging would say, since there's actually Spider design bleeding mask in 2000 it changed. Okay, so it changed from what it was before to what we see on that tag there. It then changed to Target brands, and that's when all the Scream Mask tags packaging changed on the back. Okay. Big spender. But considering how much people are asking for them now, that was a pretty fair deal. That mask is definitely high up there in my grail, so yeah. See, again, the T-stamp mask, it's not on anyone's grail list particular because of the stamp of the mask, it's the damn tag that's attached to it. Same with the zombie. Not many people are that fussed about 2010 11 zombies, but when they see that Totally Ghoul tag, they want the damn thing. You know, I wanted one. And I'm surprised Dale sent that up. When he said he was going to send me one, I was like, oh, thanks so much for that. Because I sent him something rare, you know, a year or so ago. And I sent it, and I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't have sent it. I'd like to keep 2 for myself, and I only got 1 now, this particular mask. I said, it's alright, keep the damn thing. Because he was helping me out with stuff. But yeah. And fluorescence. Yeah. I remember seeing the Bleeding Ghostface Spider Tag package, also Halloween Enthusiast, yeah. Big shame about that lad. So yeah, I know, I can't remember the chap's name, but yeah, it wasn't good. Took his life because of a rigged program. I've been in the game for 21 years. First Ghostface masks were 2 times per player SIS back in October 2000. I'm quite similar to you there, Chris. Quite similar to you there. My first mask must have been 98, 99. That's when I used to drive about Vermont and try and scare people. And one of them people I went to scare, one of those places I went to scare people was Bestwood Country Park. That's what it was. Oh, I've just got a message. The program gets live streamed every Halloween. It was the 10th anniversary of the tweet along yesterday. Great stuff. Parkinson getting possessed. Yeah, tell me about it. I didn't know they streamed it. Jesus. Used the wrong account. 1,000 made the cryptics have always been spending. Now that yes, Ghostface masks. Yes. The cryptic gauze, only 1,000 made. Among fans, in the collector's community at least, there must be, as I said before, I think last week, there must be double figures at least of those masks known by now. And then again, if you count the amount that chap found recently, we had 8 of them that he found, there must be approximately 20 in the collector's communities that are known of. So there's still 900 odd cryptic gauze out there. Why hype up the price? The git of it is, you got to find the some bitches. Where do you look? Where do you look? I mean, at the end of the day, if you was to go on your bloody smartphone these days, scan that barcode, and that sometimes these scan barcode things can work magic, because they say, oh yeah, there's a listing for that on this site. And you go, oh, you know, you're like, yes. And that's where you think, oh, this is what I did with the Dead by Daylight costume earlier. I scanned the barcode, did it on one of the apps, and I thought, let's see where it brings up. And then that Pure Costumes came up, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that link. But again, sometimes the barcode can help. But the swine of it with some of the other GhostFace masks, like you think the HNN are fantastic and an EU stamp, they're all the same barcode. Whereas if you're on the cryptic gauze and probably even the spider tag may be different. Let's have a look. Oh no, spider tag same barcode as standard GhostFace. 23168392006, 9206 being the main item number. But yeah, some of these rarer masks have got their own item number, like the hooded fearsome and the cryptics. You may get lucky one day with a barcode scanner. So yeah, there's a listing for that with this particular code on. You know, that's when you got to go looking. But good little tip for you there. And if you find one, don't try and rip me off with one. My first mask in '98 got an MK banana mouth on purple ASIS tag. The vanilla smell was insane in the shop. He has about 60 masks hanging about. Yeah. The vanilla, when they first come out, ASIS in the UK, ooh, it just... I always remember putting it on for the first time thinking I could wear this for a long time, hence why I did. I have the messages from the girl who sold all the cryptics. She told me she got them from someone who owned a shop. Love them stories that come with this community. Well, that's what it was then. The first ever cryptic mask found in the fan communities was a Texas, I think it was Texas, a haunted hayride, you know. And again, what did he do? The chap said to his mate, "Oh look, I found some of these." His mate went, "Oh okay." Got a snidey look on him, went to the cryptic haunted hayride, whatever it bloody was, get my words out right. Brought them all up, sold them all 80, 100, 120, 150, but just kept eBaying them. And I was like, you greedy son of a bitch. Is that all people think about, money? This little chap, he lived at home with mummy and daddy, don't have to worry about rent and bills, but he's there trying to cream off every dollar he bloody can. It's like people like that I've got no time for. It's like FO, quite frankly. I've got no time for people like that. Okay. So let's finish this. I've done them. What have I not done? I've done the gold hooded mask. The gold hooded masks have had treatment. You're the wrong one to use, mate, because you've already got a shine on you. We got a very quick treatment, and then we're going to tell you about the charity raffle, and then that's it, we're done. Alright then, so this. A grin. Fearsome grin, orange. And yes, it is a retag, and yes, they did come with this particular tag as well as other types. Some of these grins did have GhostFace on the top, and it was this particular image of GhostFace. There are various tags that this mask came on, but the reason I have this, I commented on that post about 13 weeks ago. Did I? I can't remember. There's so much. In the last month it's been busy as hell. Mass sending out, boxes going here and there, bloody mass chat, messages, emails. It's been absolutely nuts this month. Not that I mind, it's some things you can't even remember what you commented on. Unless you get a notification of someone replying. The later T-stamps got thin cloth on them. The one I got is heavy fabric, no white tag anymore on it. I'll have to have a look in a minute. Alright, let's give a quick demonstration of this. So, product placement, bloody I could get in trouble here. Basically, this was recommended to me recently. This is a protectant that will help preserve your masks. This is something that can be sprayed onto metallics, fluorescents, old and new, and also, fantastics, fearsomes, EU stamps. I'm trying to think of a type of mask you probably don't want to use it on, but really there isn't one. Probably a zombie, you'd probably have to get in the nooks and crannies a bit. But over time, these things, whether it's GhostFace or this grin here, over time obviously they get dirty, they get scuffed, or it depends how they're stored. So this particular thing was recommended recently, and I've tried this on about 10 masks today. And this is a protectant with a gloss finish, so it'll give a bit of shine. And it cleans and protects vinyl, rubber and plastic, including dashboard and trim. So this is basically a car-based product. Although I have used car-based products on a mask in recent time with regards to getting the glue out of the eyes to re-glue eye mesh. There's a product by Autoglim called Tar Remover, which used to be called Tar and Glue Remover. And it's like a very thin, smelly liquid. like a greeny bluey colour. And basically you leave that to set on the glue around the eyes in a GhostFace mask for a couple of minutes, and then go wiping it with a microfiber. And remember what I said, a microfiber. You can get the eye glue off very easily. Sometimes you have to scrape it with your nail to start it off, but you can get it off easily. Then I can re-glue my eye mesh, which is again a video I plan to do. Although carry on, just show you one on ScreenFan 1990 on GhostFace. And yeah, that inspired me to try my own, and I did my own, and thankfully we've been successful. Suitable for automotive, household and marine usage. And this is just basically, let's see if we can give you a look at this mask just beforehand. Okay, so he's got signs of age on him. And this isn't going to make it look brand new, don't expect miracles. But he's sort of dull to look at. And I know it's not going to give it the most unbelievable showroom shine ever, but it will clean up the mask nice. So the way with this is, so we're going to show you this quick, do this mask in about 2 minutes because it is quick. Then we're going to get charity raffle, then we're going to end it. Because again, we've gone too long. So this is the best way to do not go spraying this all over the mask. Don't coat it and bloody bath the damn thing. Do this. Okay, just try and see what I've got in my shot there. Alright. Get the microfiber soaked with it. Not too much. Probably 6 squirts there if I remember. Okay. Rub it in a bit. So it's in there and you got this big bloody patch now where the liquid's gone. Right in the middle here. So then you just go all around the mask. You probably think, God, this isn't very effective, is it? It is. You spend some time on each mask. This is really nice. I've cleaned up my pink Fantastic with this earlier. My green Gen 1 Fantastic. And just take it all the way. It doesn't really matter if you get it on the shroud. It's not going to do any harm. Go in and out the mouth, the nose, bloody everything. And on my green Fantastic, there were black marks on it. I wasn't sure what they were, and it got rid of them. I don't know what they were. Just, I know, aging marks. But it was on the surface, it wasn't actually in the material. See, some of these marks are coming off on this now. Bloody hell. It's not factory fresh, but bloody hell, it's rejuvenated it a bit. It's give it some shine, it's brightens it up a bit. I'm not sure how good you'll be able to see with these webcams, any difference. But I can see right in front of me here that this is, oh yeah, it's brightening up the orange, making it more vibrant. So yeah, not factory fresh, but a good little refresh, just to sort of boost him a bit, just give it a good clean. And this actually protects the material over time, so any of these GhostFace, grin masks, whatever, with what they're made with over one hell of a long time, like probably long after I'm gone, they will deteriorate. Again, you're talking hundreds of years. Depends how this thing's stored in the future. Who knows who's going to end up with this damn thing. But yeah. So again, look how shiny that bloody mouth is now. It's really brightened him up, I must say. Seems to work really good on the fluorescence. When I did the pink Fantastic earlier, I was like, shit, should I be doing this? Should I be doing this? It's my only one. Alright, it's replica tag, so it doesn't really matter about the tag. But that's my pink mask, you know. My first ever Fantastic was a pink one, this one here. First ever Fantastic was a pink. And yeah, it come out, it looks beautiful. Again, we're not expecting a glossy silicone showroom finish. But this, oh yeah, quite nice, mate. We've still got a dual green grin back there that's tagged. Replica tags as well, replica tags by Vine Hills. So no, this is not a real tag. Just in case the questions come later or after the stream a few days later. Was that actually a tag grin? No, it's not. Not properly. There you go. Comes with your cap. Your clear cap. Just in case you got cats that like to sniff and lick things. We always have to put caps back on. Oh, there you go. He looks a bit better. So the trouble is this is webcam, so you're probably not going to see. But you see how it's got a bit of a glint on it? A little bit of a shine. It's just sort of freshened him up a bit. He looks really happy like that, doesn't he? When he got the mask, he looks like something out of Disney. That's one dodgy face, that is. Oh, grin, smiley grin, bloody hell. But yeah, this. Oh, it even feels nice. So this is basically protecting your mask for future. So this is helping preserve it and protecting it. Also protects it from UV rays as well. So for whatever reason you got one of these or a GhostFace or whatever, fluorescent, white, doesn't matter. This particular sealant and protectant will help prolong your mask life. So anyone out there now, and have a look at this. Anyone out there now think, oh no, I'll never do that in the face more fantastic. You should do, because these some bitches are old now. I did this earlier. Look at how white that is. Yeah? That wasn't like that earlier. That tag fantastic I've got, I've not done it yet. I will do. But look at that beauty. That's not just the camera saying, oh, webcam making it look this way, the other way. It's not. This is a beauty. This has had a coat of it. The mouth's nice and... it's not massive shine on it, because they're not massive shiny... paint jobs on this particular Gen 1. But yeah, this, I missed it earlier. This is on profile picture of Twitter and Facebook, and even on this video as it started, the starting soon image is this close up. But this came out absolutely beautiful with that stuff, and I like knowing now that this, as rare as it is, has got a bit of protection on it now, because this sits back here, and the sun comes in the morning, which I don't always like to leave the mask here. I sometimes move it, but it's been protected now. So if for whatever reason you feel, oh yeah, I might do some of that on my mask, then there you go. Armour All gloss finish protectant. I'm not sure if they're doing matte finish, I don't know, I haven't looked, but this was £5 Amazon. I got 2 of them, so we got a little bit of a stock up, because I plan to do quite a few masks with them. Masks I won't be doing are the ones that I let go to fans. If they want to do it to their own mask, that's for them to do. I'm not going to start doing every single mask I've got. So no, I just say, you know, this mask I'm standing that's devil face, it's had a protectant on it. Don't need to. Doesn't need to. But yeah, this chap, he looks quite nice now. But this, on this particular mask, this has got a glossy paint job, so it's made the paint shine even more. It's almost like a car polish for a car. You know, you put it on, then you rub it off. It's like that for this mask in a way. Okay then, let's finish this. Catch with a chat, and then we're going to go on with the raffle details. Which, please, what I say with regards to the raffle, take serious note of this. Serious note of this. We'll get to it. Let's just have a look a minute. Hang on. T-stamps, what Twan was saying. See, that's quite a thick polyester on that. Saying that, the spider tag's quite thick as well. I've got quite a few T-stamps here, so I'll see if there's any difference in any of these. That's a thick one. That's a thick one. I've got a 2011 hanging up. That's tagged, of course. Yeah, they're all quite thick. What's this one? That's probably a little bit thinner. So yeah, a little difference with the mask I've got at least. I don't know if that's the same for all the rest of them. This one seems a little thinner on the material compared to about another 5 I've just pulled out from down here. There's a 2011 up here. There's a black and red tagged up here, which are all behind loads of masks. But yeah, I'll have a look at them later. Okay. What a white, fantastic faces. Results are outstanding. Looks great. Yeah, they are. Again, it's webcam, so you're not going to see a load of difference. And if I go like this, I don't think you see much difference either. Let's have a look. I just want to personally see how it looks on the camera as well. See, he looks like he's covered in black on that cam. You see that? Looks like he's covered all in this black stuff. Yeah, yet to look at with a naked eye. This camera. That's the difference between a a cheap camera, and a Logitech that's not as cheap. So you don't look you got little patches of black in there, you see, on the forehead. But that paint on the mouth, paint on the nose, even around the eyes looks a bit sharper. I don't know, it's not a miracle working solution, it just makes it look better. And I had some metallics at the back of the computer here. And one thing I've noticed with 2018 metallics, and even some of the other metallics, on the raised stamp EU mould, I got them and they're glossy and shiny as anything. You get them out the box, someone sent you, and you're like, oh, look at this, they're absolutely beautiful. And just with them being in here all the time, dust flying about, ceiling fan, they just sort of lose the luster a bit and the shine seems to dull. And I did this treatment on metallic earlier, and bloody hell, man. Jesus, the shine on this sumbitch now. This was not shining like this earlier. Look at that. Absolutely. Metallics benefit from it really nicely. Purples, blues, greens, it doesn't matter. Newer green, older greens. Absolutely beautiful. So, thanks to the chap that recommended that. I don't know if he wants to be named, but I'm just going to say thanks to him. Right, so yeah, purple tag's even nicer. So let's have a look. Here we go. So with regards to T-stamps, you can only hear me now, you cannot see me of course. So with regards to T-stamps, this is one of the earliest ones here on the website. This is one of the earliest ones that we know about. There's a little bit of history on your T. So that's when he first sort of appeared on a fearsome tag. And then he kept appearing ever since, all the way up until 2011. Fearsome there, fearsome here, Gen 2. Trying to think. This is your alternate Fun World div that we always sort of get separated from the Gen 1s and 2s. This is what I call the banana mouth. And all this has got to be updated. All this has got to be updated. But this is something I wanted to show you just quickly. This is the alternate mould MK mask, and you look at this one over here where the little cursor is. Look at the top of the mouth and look at the nose, the gapping, and then you go to this one, look at the top of the mouth, look at the nose, the gapping, a lot wider. So that your 4 MKs that are out there, these are 2 of them. This is the most common type of MK, the squinty one that you see everywhere, just about here and there. And this is one that you hardly ever see, and I believe Tim Dufresne here on this image is named, because it's his mask. I believe this is one you hardly ever see. The other 2 types of MK are the RDS lookalike and the RDS itself, which of course RDS is here, and I'm not even sure if we've got an RDS lookalike on here. Part of the reason we've got to update the damn thing. RDS mold there. And then back up to the top. But yes, and also remember that these white shrouds, these are Gen 2s mostly, but they also come with HN stamps as well, which is just the same as this. So white shrouds and white shroud masks could be HN, or they could be Gen 2s. And these are a couple of... See this mask I've just shown you that I did the treatment on, that's the same mask. So look how different it looks there, when you've just got it resting on something for a picture. And then this is the Take Fantastic, where I've just took the top of the image off. But yeah, just little things. So getting back to normal then. Right. I'm looking here. It's here I need to look. You like that? You like the little internet browser add-on there? Handy, innit? It comes in handy, this software. So this is Streamlabs OBS software that's bringing you this stream, and you link it to your YouTube or your Twitch or your Facebook, and this is what you can do. And thankfully we just about got the settings right, so we can do the next stream next week with the raffle stuff. It'll be done like this. So let's get to the raffle. Let's finish this sumbitch because it's gone too long. As always, it's gone too long. We've gone 2 hours now, or 2 hours 10 from when I actually started it to make sure the settings are correct. So here we go then. This box, this exact box, don't look too good, does it? But trust me, it's all good. This exact box contains almost all of the prizes for the charity raffle. Almost. We've got one more item to come, which according to the tracking is coming tomorrow or Tuesday. The item left to arrive is the signed picture of Jamie Kennedy, which I believe is a picture of him from Scream 1 in his green t-shirt at Stu's house. To be confirmed, okay? Don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm sure somebody sent me a picture of what was being sent. But a chap in the US, in New York somewhere, said, look, I want to donate this picture, signed Jamie Kennedy. This will be one of the raffle prizes. So that is still yet to arrive, Monday, Tuesday, hopefully. Apart from that, we have replica stab tickets, as in Scream 2, and on the back you just got a little mask that Sorio's put on there. So this is Sorio in the chat has done these. The question is to separate these possibly, because Sorio wants RJ to sign a couple of these, so I've got to ask RJ, see what he says. I'm sure it'll be fine. But these are not all going to be the prize. There's 50 of these some bitches. I think I'll probably put about, I don't know, 10 in there and just keep these for something else. I don't know what. But to say, oh, did you win that charity raffle? What did you get then? Oh, yeah, 2 masks, a robe, a signed picture, and 50 stab tickets. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. So I'm just going to say 10 tickets, okay? If Sorio wants them back, he can have them back. If you want me to do something else with him, Sorio, let me know. I know you're on the chat. But I'm going to see if RJ's going to sign a few. We'll see what happens. So, this is now out the bag. This is one of the prizes, and I am going to hairdry this because it could look a lot better. But this is a 2011 EU stamp. Obviously you can see the tag on it. Screen 4 new logo tag. Okay. Oh yeah, and this one hasn't had to have any treatment on the eyes for the glue mesh either, and it's not had a treatment with that stuff that I've just shown you. If you want me to, then fine. If the winner that ends up winning all this says, oh yeah, put some treatments on, okay, if you want me to, but I'll probably just let the winner do what they want with their own mask. It's simple as that. Don't have to do anything. So this next mask, I sent you the pic. That is it. Oh, okay, Dale. Okay. No worries. We were talking about the. You sent me the pic. What are you on about? You sent me. Oh no, didn't you sort the postage or something? Because it's come from New York, isn't it? It's come from USA. So this is the. Hang on. Got my drink ready. Oh, that's better. Dry throat. So this was sent from Dale Wright. 2011 zombie. Oh, nice vanilla. Made in Foshan. So I don't know why I always keep making a point of this, but yeah, same factory as HHN's. This is actually quite a nice mask. You know what, Dale? I'm keeping this. No, we'll do something else. This is a nice mask, that. Nice shape to it. I'm guessing Dale's hair dried this. Have you hair dried it, Dale? Or is it just one of these rare ones that actually just have a natural good shape to it? And this is. Oh, this has got the very faint stamp on the back. But yeah, basically 2011 zombie mask. Screen 4 tag. You got a bit of a price removal in the past. But at the end of the day, it's part of the prize. So, EU stamp mask. Tickets. And, yeah. Signed picture still to come. And then this. Jesus, this is one heavy sod, this is. And I've ordered one of these now from Clive. So Clive Barzilia, burtbenchdesigns.org, has made this. Oh, it smells like, you know what it smells like? Weirdly enough, like new carpet. It's weird. New carpet. Look at the glitter on that sumbitch. Look at the glitter. That's the hood rim. Look at the glitter on that. Oh, you beauty. Nice bendy foam in there. And as we've seen, as I tried to show you before, streamers, and then the squared off tassels on the bottom. Yeah, I'm not going to try and show too much because I am limited in this little boxy room, which is why they call them box rooms. But yeah, it is limited. So we have the tickets, we have zombie masks, we have EU stamp masks, we have the robe, and then tomorrow or Tuesday, whenever, the signed Jamie Kennedy picture. Okay. These masks were out just because I'd given them some treatment earlier, and you can quite easily see, because I'm going to put my way in. Look at the shine on them damn things. If you want a shiny mask, then that's the stuff. But I'm not sure if they do it in a matte finish either. I'll have to check on that. But yeah, just so you know, I just wanted to try these on newer masks and see what happened to them, whether there's any reactions, whether there's any problems, and thankfully not. It's all good. And then when you look at the bottle and read it, you realise it is safe for this stuff. The only thing you got to do when doing that protectant stuff, put them there for the minute. The only thing you got to do is just shake the bottle well. Just give it a good shake and then onto the microfiber, then onto the mask. As long as you do that, you're fine. Right then, so charity raffle. Let's get this damn thing finished. I sent you a picture of the picture that's been sent. Oh, okay. Okay, I got a few messages pinging on Facebook at the minute. I'll have a look after a stream, Dale. I have one of those zombie masks on the way from Dale too. No boys, we'll talk about the tickets. Yeah, okay, no problem. Okay, let's finish this now. Charity raffle. Okay, so from tomorrow on Monday, UK time at least, but even so, on Monday tomorrow on my site, go to my site, and I've got a new page up there if you haven't seen it already. There's a video on YouTube just showing the robe. So go to the charity raffle link sometime tomorrow, and there will be new instructions on there of what to do. Right, so each person that enters the charity raffle has 5 chances, which is £5 per chance, so 5 entries. So one entry obviously £5, 2 £10, 3 15, 20 and 25, you get the drift. Okay, one name, 5 entries. You cannot go 10 entries on the same name, 15 entries on the same. You cannot say, alright, Dale's in the chat, I want to do 20 chances at winning this robe in the prizes. It's, if I see anything in the PayPal that's got the same name more than 5 times, it's disregarded. It's simple as that. I've got to be strict with this. I've got to give fair chances to people that want to try for this stuff. I'm guessing it's mainly the sparkle robe that's attracting people, and an EU stamp's always nice anyway, and of course the zombie mask is always nice. But I'm guessing from the messages I've been receiving, sparkle robe's got a lot of raised eyebrows, a lot of interest. People want it, and it is a damn nice robe. I was going to swear then, but it's a damn nice robe, really heavy, really thick, really. It's brand new. It's never been worn apart from me, just to demonstrate it. And yeah, really nice, big, thick, heavy sparkle robe to the Scream 2 specifications. Square cut tassels, rounded off streamers, drawstring in the hood, big thick hood. And as I said on the little video I did, it doesn't suck itself to your head. And probably people think, what do you mean doesn't suck itself to your head? On other costumes, shall we say, you get the hood up when your head's just about filling the hood. This is really wide, big, thick, deep hood. So like in the film, when you see him twist his head round and that the mask is looking for Gail or Sydney or whatever, you see the back of the hood move because it's big and fat and it loose, so to speak, the hood. So even so, damn high quality robe. And I've ordered one myself. I said, look, Clive, come on, yeah, do us one. I paid him the money actually last night. And of course, one thing I did forget. Come here, without knocking the knives ever. Yes, of course, I did forget this. Try and get it without the glare on it. Scream 4 Collector's Edition Deluxe Costume, and it is a bib style mask in the back, not a deluxe mask. So please don't think you're going to get a Collector's Edition costume with a deluxe mask in it, because they never came like that. They basically had bib style masks, and the bib style, the fabric on it, is the same meshy, clothy material as the deluxe hoods. It's just on the chin only. So I almost forgot that. So instructions are going to go on the website tomorrow, and it'll go on the charity raffle page, of course, and I'm going to put all the text in yellow text, so this is like the update text. So 5 entries maximum per person at £5 per entry. The maximum you can put is £25. So what you do, and it'll be instructed on the page, is you go to PayPal and you send as a gift. Okay, if anything comes through as goods and services, it's disregarded, disqualified, or whatever you want to call it. That's it, forget it. Okay, it's got to be a gift. Now, we're not being dodgy with PayPal here, and I'm not being dodgy personally, but this needs to go into PayPal properly for me to then transfer it to the bank and then check from the bank to RJ for the charity, which is the Brain Cancer Research Fund based at Stony Brook University. So, from Monday onwards, say after midday on Monday UK time, PayPal payments will start to be accepted. So midday Monday UK time, after midday, I'm being fussy here, but I got to make sure this goes right, but after midday then you can send your payments. So let's give an example. Twan in the chat, say he wants to enter the raffle, right? So I only want to put £5 in for whatever reason. I only want to put £5 in. So all you do is send, and this will be on the webpage. All you do is send Sparkle times 1. When you go to PayPal, you do your £5. It will say add a note, won't it? So if you're just doing one entry, you just only got £5 for whatever reason. Just put Sparkle times 1. That's all you've got to do. Don't put GhostFace, don't put Robe, don't put my name, don't put ghostface.co.uk. Sparkle times 1. Simple as that. If you want £10, again, Sparkle times 2. And with the amount of entries you got, that's how many I know you're going to want. So Twan goes on this, says, oh, sod it, I want to spend £25, I want 5 entries. He's going to go £25 PayPal, Sparkle times 5, and that's it. All we need is the Sparkle and the amount of entries. And obviously I'll know the amount of entries because of the amount, because it's either going to be 5, 10, 15, 20 or 25. So just trying to keep it simple. Now what will happen, how long will this be available to do? So because we want to get this raffle done, the raffle sort of closing date for the entries to be put in will be Saturday. That's next Saturday, which is, let's have a look. Next Saturday is the 7th. So Saturday the 7th, I'll say it midday again, is the closing date of the raffle entries and the PayPal payments to be sent. So let's be clear. It has to be sent as a gift. It has to say either Sparkle 1, 2, 3 or 5. Obviously I'll know with the amount you're sending. And yes, Saturday at midday I shall accept no more. If anything comes after Saturday at midday next week, I'm refunding it. It's simple as that. I've got to get the information processed in the computer from the PayPal and program a special prize draw thing on this particular software that's showing you this stream tonight. So what is this particular software? Let's have a look at this. GhostFace main. So this is going to appear on the screen in a minute. Okay. Right, see this? I'm going to make it a bit smaller so you can see. Okay. So this is a spin wheel add-on for the Streamlabs OBS software, which is what I'm talking to you on now. Just linking it to YouTube and you can all hear and see me, etc. So this particular wheel is a default setting at this time. Okay, but that wheel up here on the screen, this can be programmed and customized however you want. Colors, words, pictures, whatever, you know. Basically, if Twan and Dale or Sorio or anyone in this chat, okay, Pirate Pete here, okay, Pirate Pete says I want 5 entries on this contest. In that wheel it'll be inputted as Pirate Pete 1, Pirate Pete 2, Pirate Pete 3, 4 and 5. If somebody wants 2 entries, Twan wants, I just want to go 2, it'll be Twan 1, Twan 2. Somebody else comes on, Dale, I want 4 entries. Dale 1, Dale 2, Dale 3, Dale 4. And what I do is with this wheel, I then go to my dashboard on another screen and I press spin the wheel, and that's how the winner's drawn and announced. It's as simple as that. So spin the wheel. I can't spin it at the minute because I've not programmed it. I've not told it what to do. This is just, I can bring it up on the screen to show you, Pete. So I have to go to another browser bloody thing to spin it, but there's nothing on this wheel at the minute. It's just like a blank. But I can't actually spin it until I customise it. But what I'm saying is, between Monday and Saturday, all of you that decide to donate, whether it's 1 entry, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of this is going to be wrote down and pre-prepared for information for this wheel on the screen. Okay, so this wheel's going to be the thing that announces the winner. I'll press it on the browser, and it just activates the wheel to spin, and we can have it spin fast, spin slow. You know, there's all sorts of settings, but you cannot obviously customise it, and you cannot rig it, which is what I'm not here for. I'm here to do an honest charity raffle for a good charity in memory of Wes with regards to the brain cancer research. Okay, people that want to enter can enter. People that say, oh, I'm not fussed about a robe, that's fine, it doesn't matter. If we raise £100, it's good. If we raise £1,000, I'll be bloody shocked. But this is the wheel that's going to pick the winner. If for whatever reason I have problems with this wheel on the screen, then basically I'm going to write every single name out, just literally draw it out of a hat. But because I know a chap that knows about this Streamlabs software and this particular wheel, we should be fine. So the time consuming thing about this is I've got to put like 5 entries for one person in all manually, but at the same time it's going to be fair, and when we press spin the wheel, it's going to randomly select, and lots of streamers do this for giveaways. I'll say, oh yeah, anyone in the chat now want a t-shirt of whatever it is, or a mouse pad, or a mouse. And on the Twitch it works different, because the people on the chat type exclamation mark and join, and it automatically puts them into this wheel. But on this one, because I'm customizing the hell out of it and putting a lot of entries in for a lot of people, I have to do it different, and I have to just basically manually program it, get it on the screen like this when it comes to the live draw, and then go to my browser on the other screen, press spin, and then I don't know who's going to win. So again, I'm not here to rig people, I'm not here to piss people about. We're here to do this fairly, and it's going to be live drawn. It's not going to be, oh yeah, an hour before we'll draw it and then tell them at the end. This is how you're going to see it. So you're going to see all the names on this wheel. I'm probably, from the size of this wheel and me on the screen here, we're probably going to have to make the wheel a bit bigger, have its own screen, because I can customise that. But I want people to see that this is honest, and it is just true, and it's, you know, it's all good. But this wheel to me is brand new, and this software is bringing the stream tonight is all new to me. I'm just getting my head around it, just getting used to it. And this is why I'm doing it now on this stream with all this background and images and the different cameras. But I know how to use it now. So this thing, the wheel, it's coming, and I've got to program the hell out of it. And this is why I've got to give a deadline with the start and the finish of the entries, because I've got to have time to do this wheel. It's going to take a while, probably 2 or 3 hours just to get all the damn names in. So if everyone that enters just 5 entries, it's going to take me ages, because they want 5 chances. But at the same time, it's going to be able to it will be capable of it, let me get the words out, and this will fairly draw the winner. So everyone watching live for the charity raffle will see live on the screen the wheel spinning away, slow down, and then bang, you're going to see whoever it is that's won. As soon as that person's won, I shall have them contact me on the website, on an email, get the address, and next thing you know, your box is on the way to you. You've got your Sparkle robe, your deluxe collector's edition costume with bib styled EU mask, zombie mask, 2011 EU stamp, signed picture Jamie Kennedy, and your stab replica tickets, which will be 10. So yeah, it should be fine. But that wheel's going to basically decide it. I'm just looking where to point it at here. That wheel will decide it, not me, not anyone else. That wheel. Okay. So look on the website from tomorrow after 12 midday. And I can also set the website to put certain information on at a certain time. But look after tomorrow, midday on Monday UK time, and you'll see new information there, all in yellow text, saying what you've got to do. So anyone goes over £25, it's disregarded. Just keep it to £25, please. I'm sure you can all do it. I'm sure anyone watching this chat and listening to this waffling, you know what it's like, you know the rules. So £25 maximum, 5 entries per person, and yeah, as long as it says Sparkle 1, Sparkle 2, Sparkle 3, 4, 5, then that's fine. I shall then write down this person times 5, that person times 2, this person times 1, whatever it is that comes through. So midday Monday UK time to midday Saturday is when you got the chance to send the PayPals. And as I say, if any of them come that's not gift, it's disregarded, it's disqualified. If you got to do it again and then resend as a gift, that's fine. But any of them comes as goods and services, it's disregarded. Otherwise PayPal are going to start saying, well, what's this then? And I had questions last year when so many masks flew out the door at once. Said, how come you've got all these payments for these masks? Are you a shop? I'm like, I'm not a shop, but a lot of people want devils at the minute, and I've got a lot of masks to get. And I said, okay, yeah, fair enough. So same with this. I don't want to need any bother with it. I don't want to get my PayPal account suspended or anything. But this on the screen, this is how we're going to do it. So midday tomorrow on Monday till midday on Saturday to get your money donations sent. And then we'll draw it on the Sunday night on the next stream. So this time next week, someone will know they've won. And hopefully it won't go on as long because I've not got many masks to talk about. And I'm sure many people next week will just be tuning in to see who's won and who's going to get this brilliant sparkle robe, because it is really nice robe. And yeah, the other prices are all good too. The masks, the tickets, the deluxe collector's edition costume. But that robe, when you see it, you're like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. So Clive's done as good there, and Dale's done as good, and Sorio's done as good, and the chap in New York. And yeah, I've just chucked in the deluxe costume just for the sake of it. But at the end of the day, it's going to RJ with regards to the form of a cheque. He'll pay it in, and Brain Cancer got a little bit more dosh to do whatever they do. And hopefully, they'll probably crack this bastard, I hope. But we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, as Chris Jason says in the chat there, good luck to everyone that takes part in the raffle. Do not send any money until after midday tomorrow. If there's anything sent later tonight or early in the morning, I shall disregard it and you'll have to send it again. I'm sorry to be a bastard, but please just respect the rules here, which will be on the site. After midday tomorrow, check the yellow text in the charity raffle page, and that's where you look, and that's where your instructions are going to be, just in case you need a refresher. But for now, we are going to end. It's gone on, Jesus Christ, 2.5 hours. It's over 2.5 hours because I started it 10 minutes earlier with the settings. But yeah, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for being patient and keeping the chat friendly and all good. And thank God that bloody Nightbot in there. I've not missed that thing. I've not missed that thing at all. But yeah, and thank God that we're still streaming as well. Let me take this wheel off. There you go. So I can get rid of the wheel just like that. Other things, it's a totally different bloody story. Is that still... Oh God. Yep, okay, okay. Just checking. Yeah, my software's okay. I thought there was a problem for a minute there with something else on the screen. But yeah, okay chaps, it's time to end. See you next week, says Pirate Pete. Yes, we will do. Thank you to Dale Wright and Sorio, and for Dale getting the picture sent over, and for the zombie mask. And thank you definitely. I don't think he's in the chat, but thanks to Clive as well that's donated the Sparkle Robe in a good cause. Clive, aka BurtBenchDesigns.org. But yeah, all good, mate, all good. Cheers, Twan. God, are you still here, Twan? You must be patient. And cheers, Kyle. Oh, Kyle's here. Red Marauder, thanks for a great stream, great night. Yeah, we'll try. I'm going to get bloody told off now, I tell you. See you, mate. See you, Jason. But yeah, thank you all for listening, chaps. And yeah, just watch your viewer count get to 0 very quick. But yeah, website tomorrow after midday. There's your details. Okay, it's probably about a 20-second lag on this, I'm guessing. But if I miss anyone in the chat that's not on my screen, at least I do apologise. But we'll see you all later. Until next week. Any problems? Go to the website, hit the contact link and ask me. Okay, do it through the website, we should be fine. But any problems, any other questions about the raffle, ask me on the website.